carburetor. Shotty on repeat, I say sleep later. This another favor, consider me your neighbor. Lost a lot of fam in pursuit of the paper. She gon' catch the vapors when we slide by. The way I speak my mind, it's like I peak my prime, but I ain't close. I cruise through the night air, fantasy a dream, real world is a nightmare. Like Claire battling the brainless, learn to live shameless. Talk about me alive, but claim that I'm nameless. You aimless, so I'ma style on them. They washed up, it's a rap, throw the towel on them. Gaining miles on them, otakus for the win. Tacos, it depend on the mood that I'm in. Like Finn when it's time for adventure. This some new blue, get ready to enter my mind for a few. Come and take a ride with the crew. I'ma show you how to recoup days lost when you vibe with the blue. Come vibe with the blue. Yeah, about time to regroup. Fly, got my eyes on the view. Never hear lies, only truth. Realize why they vibe with the blue. 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 Vibe with the vibe with the sky. Wait, you know the rest. I'm blessed. I see you frontin' like you ain't impressed, but I still get requests. I'm playing Zelda on the GameCube. I quit spamming my music. Don't ever try forcing the links. That's a high rule. The wind waker, Mother Nature on my side too, controlling the elements. Go and check my avatar. I'm arrows ahead. Get the point. Moving forward. The battle scars accumulated over time are reminders of what I went through as a minor, but made me a grinder. The trees broke down for this loose leaf. If life's a game of death, I'm Bruce Lee. Ooh wee, lose sleep on the regular, trying to get this word out. Then I crash nebula. Wish I had a very odd parent, maybe two, but it's cool. Everybody pays dues. Now it's time to make moves. Granny didn't raise me to lose. Think I'm in the mood for a cruise. Wonder why? Come and vibe with the blue. Come 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 vibe with the. Check this out, y'all. I'm back spazzing like the elderly. Worth of my cousin Beverly. Never swear away from the truth. Just ask Heather. Be weather, be tripping. Starting to control like our destiny. Always give you the best of me until the death of me. My weaponry is a paintbrush. Hush, don't tell my secret. They get a hold of it. If you leak it, get it. As usual. It's cool. Got you covered though, look. But let me get back to that cool-ish, loose-ish. Why they still lying? They don't do this bad at board games. Whole world clueless, selling their soul for roof Chris. Who's this honored fella? Need a sliced extra mozzarella. Crew fly, let God propellers. Humanity born like they don't trust fun. Why you dodge the teller? You don't know, but my odds are better. Life's a gamble, depending on who holding the cards. You can start living at large or it's bon voyage. Charge it to the game. Me and you ain't the same. I'm thinking bigger pictures. Why you still shrinking the frame? Ever blink in the rain? It helps when your eyes dry. Mob with the bright minds. Think you funny, wise guy? Midnight marauder with a new tribe. Tired of the fake. Come and vibe with the blue sky. Come vibe with the blue sky. Why do you try? We get them high. Take them high. What I do? Come vibe with the blue. Yeah. Come vibe with the blue. Ask what up? Vibe with the.
What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It's your boy Ernie, Blur Without Fear. Got the homie, Carter Presents.
Now that I'm in this room, I really don't like you. Y'all just don't realize how dope this room is. Like, now that I'm actually in Marvel headquarters, this shit is fire.
This Marvel headquarters. Okay. All right, look. Anyway, look, apparently the stream is dropping frames. I really don't know if we will be able to. Apparently Carter came in here and broke my shit. So, yeah.
You trying to do what I did to them at the club last night. You trying to get some more money out of somebody. No, not this one. You're not for the blackmail this blackmail. Nope.
Oh God, this man. Anyway, here, let's try something out here. I think I know what might fix our issues. our issues. I don't know. It looks like it's starting to like level out. We'll see here in just a minute.
Look at this bitch. It's Carter's fault.
Oh.
Brought the bad internet with him.
I mean, dude, my internet's normally like really good.
Why are you all saying this is a crossover? We do this every week.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, we do this all the time.
How is this a crossover?
Well, you know, maybe because maybe they're treating it like it's the amalgam universe.
Oh no, that would be so nasty.
Let's see here. Actually, let's do this. You know what? I'm actually going to drop the bit rate because they just recommended it to me. Here, let's do this. I apologize if this like goes haywire for a second, but yeah, we're gonna drop the bit rate a little bit, and hopefully the rest of the show will be more stable. Anyway, point of the matter is that welcome to the 173rd episode of the Blerd Cave, the number one comic book news stream show, whatever in this or any other multiverse. Welcome to the show. We got a lot to talk about today. Carter is here, of course, as you can see. I actually have him here. He exists. He is not he's not an AI. He's not an AI host. He is real.
I'm still at home. This is just really good cinematography right now.
Yeah.
Like if you see those Niles videos where it's him sitting next to himself, this is just, I don't know how he got this camera off the Marvel lot. That shit is actually behind us.
Look,
you all thought that shit was fake.
Look,
Robert Downey Jr. somewhere back there.
Wait. Is it like the are we doing like, was it like the Mandalorian does where they got like the wraparound video screen? They just put whatever the fuck they want up.
That would be cool.
He the guest pastor. Look, you can see him right now. He's sitting there like this right now, just like getting introduced.
I would be a horrible pastor considering I went to church and just played Tekken on my PSP. That was.
It took him. No, I'll be real with you. It took a minute for it to sink into my head. I'm like,
I'm horrible. I went to church to get away from people.
oh god,
Leave me alone. Let me laugh at this woman doing this right here. Woo!
look,
Doing all of that. I'm gonna laugh.
wait. Please tell me it ain't Church of God in Christ. It ain't.
No.
You ain't. Was it Bishop
Coach?
G.E. Patterson?
No. It was very small. It was over there. It was in the hood though.
That's how you could tell you knew somebody lived in Memphis, or at least roughly around the time of like the late 90s, early 2000s. If that person knew the commercial.
Oh yeah.
If you knew about Get the Hope in your brain and dope out your vein, ain't nobody getting nowhere smoking a pipe. If you knew that commercial, that was an automatic signifier. Yeah, you from Memphis.
Yeah.
You from Memphis. Go ahead and sound off. You from Memphis. But that said, actually, you know what? We're gonna do something a little bit different. Here. Now I don't mean like show wise. The show is gonna be the same as usual. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna move this over here so I can actually do that. Okay, cool. Welcome back, y'all. Anyway, so Carter, we got a lot to talk about, and I think first and foremost, Carter can now confirm to y'all, because there's still people out there who think I'm lying. They think I'm lying, y'all.
I just thought about something I just saw in the chat too.
Was it?
Now, Hitty, you just said something that it just occurred to me.
Mm-hmm.
So there may be some points in this show where I might have to just walk out the room.
This man. Anyway, this PS5 is real. Carter confirmed it. Confirmed it.
Okay, I could've done that.
Look, this man. That's PS5 dust, y'all. You gotta be careful with that. That's illegal in 25 states.
Okay then. I think I said.
That shit is illegal in 25 states. You just committed a crime just then.
Yeah, I think I just smelled a couple of the Asians that created it.
Well, hey, sweatshopping it. Anyway, we are going to be talking about Black Panther Wakanda Forever. We are going to be talking about the recently leaked Iron Man game.
Yes.
We will also believe we'll be talking about there's a couple of other things I'm probably blanking on at the moment. That's neither here nor there. Point of the matter is, giveaway. Y'all, yes. Don't forget, the giveaway is real. It is happening. There it is, right there, for your edification. You must live in the continental United States to be eligible. No payment required to win. There are multiple ways to gain entries, and we will be announcing the winner next week. This actually upcoming Blerd Cave. So, Blerd Cave 174. I should have planned it better. Should have made it the 175 one, but we're not going to go there. Point of the matter is,
I like even numbers, though.
I do too. I like even numbers better as well. That's just a weird thing I got going on.
Would I be a prick to leave these on?
No, you good.
I feel like I feel like a whole jackass.
No,
We're
you
in
good.
The same room.
This man got on sunglasses.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like a douche.
His future is so bright. He's got to wear shades. But no. So we are going to take a look at a couple of things first before we jump in. Well, first and foremost, one thing I do want to take care of because I almost forgot about it. I'm glad I actually thought about this to get I got to get the show notes up because we actually have some super chats from last week that we didn't catch. They were actually put up as we were going off the air.
Oh, yeah.
So first and foremost, we're going to do shout out.
You wanted to do that.
Well, now there is that. We got a shout out to Gilla V for the 26 months gold. And they put a message with it that said, salute, stay safe, and much appreciated, folks. And then, of course, we got our homie, Gabriel, the Dark Knight, supplying us with Carter's first ever in-house 1999 in the super chat. Says, great show, guys. Helped make my preparations go faster. Stay safe, everyone. Look at that. Look at God.
I hope you stubbed your toe.
No, I didn't.
I really hope you stubbed your toe, Gabriel Knight.
Oh, he stubbed his toe.
Oh, really?
Man, don't wish ill upon that man. But before we get into everything else, we are going to get into our I might have broke a thing. Here, let's see what happens. Let's see, can we... There's a laddie. Go Con Shuri's baby's father with a $5 super chat says, no, Jamila Jamil did not come to the wedding. Double cheeked up. Yeah, she did. She also came teethed up. Carter hates me now. We're gonna be talking about that. Before we do, I just gotta ask a question, Carter.
Okay.
Why she come to the party like this? Why she come to the party looking like All Might? Why she come to the party looking like All Might? Anyway. Oh, goddamn. Anyway. Oh, God. Anyway, we got another one here. We got the $4.99 from the homie Legion. Says, me and my girl are expecting our first baby together. I'm excited as fuck. P.S. I won't do my son dirty the way Charles Xavier did me. Hey, look, let's be real here. Charles Xavier ain't shit. Charles Xavier is... You know what Charles Xavier is? Charles Xavier is every episode or of every TV show, every scene in every movie where kid thinks, oh, man... Pops is gonna come through, and your mama just be looking at you like, and then Pops don't show, and then she gotta, but you been like, no man, he's gonna pull through, because I just watched the episode of you ever watch Reservation Dogs?
People keep talking about that show. Somebody said that's gonna take what Atlanta did, and that's gonna be the new Atlanta.
Yeah, it's basically Atlanta for the indigenous.
Okay.
And I'm not saying it's copying it, but just like the style of show that it is, it's very similar. Like there's just it can be comedic, it can be dramatic, has moments of horror in it, and just weird shit happens on the show that like makes no sense, but just You just go with it because it's supposed to be weird. It's supposed to be weird.
Can I be honest with you?
Go ahead.
When I saw the name of it, I thought maybe it was some kind of prequel or some kind of side story to Reservoir Dogs.
But I will say this: the first episode, they do actually pay homage to Reservoir Dogs because they put they all put on the black black suit, the white shirt, the tie, and they do the slow motion walk out of this building that's very similar to the one they did in Reservoir Dogs.
You know, I just realized that's what Ensemble is. We're gonna be the fucking Reservoir Dogs.
Wait, which one are you? Are you Mr. Brown? You Mr. Blonde? You Mr. Pink?
I'm gonna be Mr. I'm probably the only black person in that group that has seen that movie.
So basically, what you're gonna say is you're gonna be Mr. Black. You're gonna be the guy they wouldn't the name they wouldn't use because everybody trying to kill each other to be Mr. Black.
Oh, yeah.
Or you gonna be Mr. White, Harvey Keitel.
Oh no.
Anyway, that said, yeah, Charles Xavier. He said, like, remember Fresh Prince Bel-Air? Like, why don't he want me? that Charles Xavier, that kind of daddy. Anyway, we got us another one here. Oh man, from the homie Nick Shafani.
Fuck you.
With the $25 says Carter in person can only mean chaos.
Quiet, colonizer.
No, he's a colonialist.
I don't care what school he went to.
This man don't care. He ain't here for my shit. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to our topic. Let's go ahead and get our topic for today. First topic up is going to be we're Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Carter's gonna love this because I love it. Mm-hmm. And we talked about before how them toys be snitching.
I would be so tight to put a movie together for general audience consumption. Put everything into it. You want it to be something that is special to everyone who watches it, so they can all experience your experience putting this film together. Mm-hmm. And all that joy you have can be snatched. Fucking Lego.
Dude, could you... Okay, and I understand this feeling because I used to work at Target.
A Lego that was not tagged properly. Look at it.
Look, hold on. Wait. So, look. We're going to show you what we're talking about in a sec. But my thing is, I used to work for Target.
I did too.
And it sucks to be a fan of something like the MCU or Star Wars or anything that gets Lego toys because you find out about shit well before you're probably ready to. Yeah. And that was kind of what it was for me because Infinity War and Endgame, both of those I saw. Hell, Shang-Chi, even as recent as Shang-Chi. Yeah. I was seeing stuff that like I didn't want to see. Black Panther, stuff that I didn't want to see. So I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all, I'm gonna give y'all fair warning, the fairest of fair warnings that we about to spoil the shit out of Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I'm gonna go ahead and put it right now. So I'm gonna put this up so y'all can't say I didn't warn you. Oh wait, I can't because it's not there. So here, let's see. Do I have it down in here somewhere? I bet it's down in here. Yeah, here. Let's do it this way. Okay, so
Ernie and Wong both worked at Target together.
Hey, Sorcerer Supreme and Target Stalker. Actually, I worked in electronics, but yeah, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, what was it? It was just a couple of weeks ago, right? We talked about Ironheart, the Ironheart toy leak. Yep. Well, now we can go one step further. We actually got definitive proof, and I want to show this because some of y'all thought I was crazy when I was talking about this. When I told y'all that this wasn't no man ass, Like all y'all swore up and down. Y'all said this was Michael B. Jordan. Y'all said this was M'Baku. I think I even heard a couple of y'all motherfuckers trying to say it was Tyrese. Tyrese! Well, now we have definitive proof that is not the case. Carter, we have definitive proof. That ass,
Really, according to that tag, belongs to Super Mario.
look, apparently, yeah. According to this tag, it belongs to the Mario Brothers.
Oh, they can't see it.
Yeah, but here I'm gonna get rid of this so y'all can see it. But like right here, y'all see it? This the Mario Brothers, $79.99. However, I want to point out something, Carter.
Okay.
So this set is the Black Panther War on the Water set.
Mm-hmm.
This set comes with what is presumably a watercraft. We see some of those dragonfly ships that we've seen before. But here's something that I want y'all to pay close attention. Let's zoom in. Let's enhance. So we have the Ironheart Mark II, as we've already seen. That's not news. We have a toy for M'Baku. We have a figure for Okoye.
Mm-hmm.
We have a figure for... Oh, he is King Namor!
Okay.
And then we got a figure for Black Panther. But that's not where the fun ends, Carter. Not where the fun ends. So, the fun ends here. Carter, who is that? Carter, who is that?
That is all kinds of femininities.
Look, don't that look like... Oh, ain't that about a bitch? Ain't that about a bitch?
Woo, I can't wait to go see this in theaters.
Ooh,
boy.
okay.
Oh boy.
Interesting.
I'm going to get some fries telling them not to put any salt on them because I'm going to get all my salt at the movies.
Oh no, LJ Brown, he said, I remember I said earlier we about to have another Monica Rambeau situation or Maria Rambeau situation.
I can't wait.
Y'all, I just want to point something out here. Y'all really thought, let's see, can I find, yeah, there it is. Y'all really thought this was Tom Cruise.
Jesus.
Y'all thought this was Tom Cruise. Look, I can't wait. I can't wait
to go see this. Like, and I was telling Ernie before we started the show, you all were laughing at me because those Doctor Strange pictures. I remember a lot of y'all who laughed at my ass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but the phone is going to be out and in full effect. Do you hear me? I'm finna record all kinds of, oh, this is some bullshit. I can't wait.
Oh, yeah, no, this is going to be hilarious. This is going to be hilarious.
The amount of rage that's going to be in that movie theater when they see that sister. If I want, you know what? The one group of people that I haven't really heard from when it comes to the whole MCU.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't really heard from our people.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you there are going to be several.
I've heard.
Something. You know, me personally, I haven't seen black people shouting from the rooftops like I've seen with all the white people that are just clowning.
Dude, I've even seen white women going off on YouTube talking about MCU and woke and I saw there was a video that got and I don't understand why this stuff gets recommended to me because it's not stuff I actively seek out. Yeah. But I saw a video the other day where it was some white woman and she was, and like I'm sitting here right now, she had her arms full and was just like making this face talking about how She-Hulk, the thumbnail was like what the text said, She-Hulk is woke SJW trash. And I just want to point out something to y'all. So when y'all hear, like whenever I see white people say woke as a pejorative, that's just a way of, that's a fill-in word for every racial epithet that could be thrown at black and brown folks. It could also be a derogatory way of referring to people from other minorities like the LGBTQ community. Yeah. But basically, if you ever hear someone say woke with some venom in their voice, they really want to say something else. Yeah. Like that, like you ever see, like, if you see white people, how they were talking about Black Panther back when that first came out, the first one in 2018. Have you ever heard them say, well, because people didn't really say woke as much then as a pejorative, but if that was then, we switched that to now. Yeah. that would basically then be one to say the hard R. They'd be like, this some nigga shit.
Yeah.
is what they trying to say. That's what they trying to say. And yeah, so basically there you go.
But my other thing was, I haven't really seen our people like ours was just like, no, I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah, no, and that's fair.
That and that correct. Okay, that's fair. Because I've seen a lot say that about She-Hulk. No, I'm straight on that. That shit kind of look. But that right there. when that shot, because obviously it's gonna pan up.
Yeah, it's gonna pan up. Yeah.
When that shot pans up, and you see Letitia. The amount of Afro-American person of color, darkness, rage that is going to be in that theater. I can't wait.
Oh, no, I can't wait either. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. So I want to go back. Where's it? Okay. So here's the, and I know some people are probably going to be like, hey, no, that ain't Letitia, right? That's probably Nakia. Well, I got something to tell you. For one, that is not Nakia, because Nakia's toy is green. She wears a green costume. And this is the actual promo art, so they did not switch anything up. If you go back to this image, and here, I will remove this again just so we can see it, because the nature of how everything's laid out here. You got Ironheart over here, Okoye over here, pretty sure that's M'Baku over there. Nakia, this is what her toy actually looks like over here on the right. This is Nakia right here, and notice right here who this is. And here, I'll zoom in again. We'll enhance. See that right there? Right there? Yeah, that is a whole. That's a whole Letitia Wright. Yeah. That's a whole Letitia Wright. And honestly, why are we acting surprised? Why are we acting surprised now at this? Because that's what the comics are. In the comics, Shuri becomes Black Panther.
Just not this version. The comic Shuri, that bitch was crazy.
Comic Shuri is out of pocket.
Okay, real quick. James Ryan, I really don't think black people are going to be mad about this. Here's why I'll disagree with that. And this will probably get me in trouble. Black women won't have a problem with this.
There are going to be some ashy ankle Negroes out there, though, that's going to be mad. Let's just go ahead and look. And I'll hit the button for myself.
Okay? Looking at you. It's going to be several brothers in there that are finna scream Michael B. Jordan's name from the top of their lungs.
Oh, no, because I saw one of the chat rates say, they're like, well, no, I won't be watching.
And that's cool.
It's like, cool. Cool. And you know what? Good. That means it's going to be a theater full of more positive people.
But that's what I mean, though. Like, they can just say, well, I'm not going to see it then. Okay, cool. But the people that are going to be him multiplied by 100, they won't just say, well, I'm not going to see it.
Yeah.
They'll be screaming in the movie theater, clowning, acting a straight fool. The person who said they're not going to see it, cool. That's your prerogative.
Yeah.
Spend your money on something else. That's fine. But the people that aren't him, I almost said somebody's name who we used to see in the chat a lot. I'm gonna just start calling them Moody Melvins because I told you I was gonna do that because of that one salty dude. That's fair. There are gonna be several Moody Melvins, a lot of Eugenes that are gonna be in that theater.
A lot of Smithers
showing out. So yes, when you say black people, I don't think black women will care. Black women will probably think that shit is cool.
Oh yeah.
Black men though.
Nah, they gonna be mad. Well, and here's the thing. Here's another thing here because I see and this is something I've actually brought up on multiple occasions as well. Elite X1 brings up also Letitia was doing a lot of stunt work and ended up getting hurt. Some y'all might forget. If I remember correctly, I think she broke her collarbone or something like that, and like sprained her arm or dislocated her arm or some shit. Yeah. She actually had to like go back to the UK and get straightened out. And recuperate. That's why filming went on hold for a while. And I'm not surprised by any of this. Like that's one of the reasons. Like why would she did some stuff in the first movie. She didn't really do a lot of stunt work though. She really just did like one thing I think in the first movie. So yeah, maybe they bumped her up a little bit in the one. Maybe gave her extra 2 or 3 stunts. Maybe one of those got messed up somehow.
Yeah.
But no, what I think is, yeah, it's pretty plain to see to anybody. I see a lot of people trying to tinfoil hat it and be like, nah, man, maybe they're going, like, y'all think that Disney is going to pull with John Boyega. Y'all think they're going to show her in the trailer with the Black Panther suit and then switch it to M'Baku at the end or some shit? I mean, and to be fair, and I also said this before,
Yeah.
this could be a situation where everybody has a Panther suit.
Yeah.
This could be one of those situations.
Okay, I'll let you finish.
But, well, no, the thing is, we've seen precedent for this before. They did it during the Intergalactic Empire Wakanda arc, where M'Baku, Nakia, and 2 or 3 other motherfuckers had Panther suits other than Black Panther. But granted, they weren't the same thing. You know what I mean?
Can I say I think that would be? I'm trying to think of this from like the angry moviegoer or just your regular moviegoer. Because King James, you are correct. When I say black men, I don't mean all of us.
We mean the ashy ankle ones.
Yeah, some black men are gonna be mad.
Yeah, we talking about the ashy ankle ones.
So if just going with what you just said, if everybody became Black Panther, so that the people in the theater, I see what they do. So they're trying to say, like, I could be black.
Oh, yeah, everybody
could be black. Fuck out of here.
Let that girl be Black Panther and y'all go
That
somewhere.
would be so nasty if they did that.
Look, I put it like this.
We all have a piece of Chadwick Boseman inside of us. That's what you're saying, which is already sexually explicit and gross. But, that would be trash.
And would also count as necrophilia. I'm just saying though. We got LJ Brown with the 23 months. Jesus, says Blerd. I hear Dr. Umar is Black. Don't you even?
That would be so nasty,
dude. That ashy ankle motherfucker. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. Look, I think honestly, I'm not trying to be mean, but I think every theater should be doing a lotion check on everybody. When you come in, them ankles ashy, them elbows ashy, your hands, you look like you've been going.
Word. But if you could see a nigga's ashy ankles in the darkness of a movie theater,
well, no. Could you imagine, like, when you hand over your ticket?
Yeah.
When they break your ticket?
Yeah.
What if they made you like, all right, step to the side. Did you like TSA? Say here, pull them up, pull them up. Nah, you look like you've been kickboxing the Pillsbury Doughboy. Nah, you got to go.
Oh, Lord.
Kevin Samuels headed out before he could see this. Holy shit.
But just okay. So if we can keep it a buck.
Yeah.
Me personally.
Mm-hmm.
Well, number one, I have to go see Black because
I was gonna go see it regardless.
Yeah, so like, I have to go see it either way. But like me personally, I think it's kind of whack that Letitia is gonna be Black Panther in this. Only because
I was just saying I know why. I think I know why you think that, and I don't disagree.
Yeah, just because Well, what do you think I'm gonna do?
I was gonna say because of how shitty she has been as far as her comments about the passing of Chadwick Boseman and her COVID denier shit, and basically her being part of the reason why, not just the stunt work stuff, but like because they did have COVID outbreaks on set because a certain somebody don't want to get vaccinated. Yeah. Because of their religious beliefs or whatever. Which, I guess that's fine. I guess, but you're endangering other people. So hey, you do you, boo. But
that's not the reason.
What is your reasoning?
So my reasoning, because I want to take all the excess shit out of the equation from a character standpoint.
Okay.
I personally, I wouldn't go. I would watch it at the house, but I can't, obviously, because that Shuri and the comic Shuri,
they're not in the same place.
Exactly. So that was my reason for not liking this Shuri being Black Panther, because you ain't there yet. Chadwick Boseman, you could say T'Challa, you could say Killmonger. You say Forrest Whitaker. You can say Forrest Whitaker's lazy eye. They were in the pro league. Shuri's still playing arena football. You remember arena football?
Oh God, this man, look.
When you punt the ball and they would have to rebound off the goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Shuri is still playing arena football while T'Challa and them was in the league.
I mean, but here's my thing with that though. Here's my thing. Like, so it's not to say that she can't do, because let's also be real here.
Mm-hmm.
Heart-shaped herb. All she got to do is look. Go ahead and look. Get the little bust a little credit card out, chop that up, and then snort a little heart-shaped herb, and then she gonna be straight. And who's to say she hasn't trained before? She just may lean towards science. But I get what a lot of people say when they say it. They're like, it's gonna take some, endearing. But I think that I feel like it's one of those situations where Shuri kind of stole a lot of people's hearts in the first Black Panther movie. I think that some people will probably...
Some of that shit she done recently, they took their heart right back.
Man, like, give me that shit.
Bitch, give me my stuff.
look, wait a minute. Wait, what was it? Give me my chain back. Oh, my God. But no, Talali House with the 10 months says, was Carter just in the other room the whole time?
Man. If I had that midnighter shit where I could just open the door and just come do the cave real quick in Memphis, boy, I would clown.
Look, that need to be a thing. They need to make that an actual thing. Said when you ash it is glowing in the dark.
The Lost Lotion Tribe, you are nasty.
Bruh, wait. The Lost Lotion Tribe will not challenge today. The Asher Ankle Tribe will challenge today.
Damn, just a bunch of ashy layers come out of nowhere. You're doing that shit, so you see the ash in the knuckles.
Look, about to go from ashy classy. God,
that boy just slap his hands together and do the LeBron with the ash.
No, he didn't. But no, so I mean, this is honestly, this is kind of the last thing I really got to say about this, because it's. I feel like we are gonna see a lot of time pass in this movie, because we see Shuri at varying different stages. Like
she went from a slick head to apparently the hair finna be grown out when she got the suit.
I mean, well, because let's look at. So I mean, apparently there is a passage of time over the course of this film.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stuff is going on. We're gonna see Shuri going through some various and sundry different iterations, and
I bet money that's when she's crying because she knows what she has to do. And I bet this part, because her hair is out, obviously, so this is well after the T'Challa stuff. So I guarantee you, this is probably gonna be one of the key scenes where she puts the suit on. Bet.
Probably, yeah. Bet. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is most certainly her learning, about what happened. That's
you had the snot right there and everything.
Some
of y'all take that crying shit too serious, man. You
hey.
and Viola Davis, like, man.
Holy shit. I mean, I'm just saying. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I am perfectly fine with whatever it is they choose to do with this. I feel it's going to work out in the end, like it always does. And I think, this movie will definitely have its haters. Even the first Black Panther movie had its haters.
Yeah.
And I'm not just talking about white people. I know plenty of black folks that hated that movie, or they would be like, "Oh, that movie was boring," or "That movie was mid," or whatever the hell people say. So, but here's the thing, that's fine. Didn't like it, that's cool. And at the end of the day, I think we really have to start accepting that sometimes certain shit ain't made for you. Like, everybody has different tastes. Everybody has different desires and wants and needs and things they want to see in different things. And whenever you are consuming media that is created by a creative body, whether you're a writer, a director, producers, an entire corporation, studio, people who, all the various and sundry people working behind the scenes. And I'm going to use this as an example.
Okay.
remember how we used to talk about how everybody used to shit on Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Yeah.
And I'll even go a step slightly more recent. Avengers Age of Ultron is another one that I constantly see people try and dunk on. But over the years, I've noticed something. I think we really need to reevaluate sometimes our initial thoughts on things.
Okay.
Because I've noticed this happen more often than not, and I've even seen this with prominent movie reviewers and critics.
Yeah.
That some of you very well may follow and watch. But I have seen instances where people have been either incredibly too hype and love something too much, probably more than they really did, and then later on come back saying, actually, no, it wasn't that good.
Okay, yeah.
And or vice versa. I've seen people like shit on movies and TV shows, and then come back later and be like, oh yeah, no, I actually liked it.
Yeah.
Like, because you'll go back and you'll watch it a second time, maybe even a third time.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those situations where, what's a good I'm trying to think of a good example for myself. Here you go. This is gonna kind of seem way out of left field. Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Okay.
Used to fucking hate that movie. Used to get mad whenever it would come on VH1.
Yeah.
They used to always play on VH1. Because I'd be trying to watch... I'd be trying to watch anything but Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
And one day, this is years after the fact, like movie's been out for 5 ever. But thing is, it wasn't until I was in my mid-20s, and just for clarification, I'm about to be 40 this year. It wasn't until I was like 25, 26. One day, it came on.
Yeah.
And I just didn't turn it off. And then the next thing you know, I became this huge Rocky Horror Picture fan. Like, I know all the songs.
Yeah.
That shit happens sometimes. And it's just like, recently when Spider-Man No Way Home came out, all the people who used to shit on Amazing Spider-Man 2, now they're all sitting here begging for an Amazing Spider-Man 3. Yeah. All the people who used to shit on Age of Ultron, especially in light of some stuff we're about to talk about here in a minute, people are like, oh man, dude. Because I started hearing it rough around, like, when you start getting to, like, the last couple episodes of WandaVision.
Yeah.
I started hearing people say, oh man, dude, Age of Ultron wasn't as bad as people tried to say it was. And I always said the same thing. I maintained my same energy with that movie ever since I saw it. I thought the movie was good. I just think that people hated it because it didn't blow their minds the way the first Avengers movie did.
Yeah.
Because you've already seen Avengers. So now you want to see more bombastic. And it didn't give you more bombastic. I mean, it kind of did, but it was just more Avengers.
Yeah.
And I think that's why people
Gotcha.
like, and a lot of times when people think something is okay or good or fine, a lot of times what I think really happens is when they talk about it, they don't articulate it that way.
Okay.
Because they articulate it as though being good or okay or being fine or being entertaining, being just entertaining is not enough. And that's why I think that ends up happening a lot of the time.
Gotcha.
But all that aside, just like what you like. This ain't a purity test. This ain't like you. This ain't like a MCU purity test where you gotta prove that you're the most MCU or the least MCU, whatever. It doesn't matter. It just like what you like.
Like what you like, but don't go overboard.
Yeah, and let other people like what they like too. Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause I've seen people get mad at me because I like something.
That's what I'm never.
How can you like Suicide Squad? Talking about the first one, not the second
never
one.
Understood that for the sake of my life. It's just like what you like. Just don't turn it up, people.
Yeah.
There's no reason to turn it up like that.
Well, I mean, people like it. Like, it's kind of like, what was it? I always see people like, I always have to joke about this because people always have to like be like, oh man, you know what? I hate this. Like, they gotta go, I hate this. They gotta make sure you know that they hate it because they want you to hate it too.
Yeah.
And it's like, and we're tribal creatures. We're very tribal creatures. We're social creatures. So when we like something or love something, we hate something or dislike something, it always makes us feel better if that, I knew I had a feel it was coming. I had a feeling it was coming. Uh, but people want you to hate it too with them so that they feel validated in their feelings. We got Jonathan Big Money Stacks Moda that came in with the $100. Good God. Came in and said, dropping the facts this day. It's funny how we grow in new ways over time. Initial responses are popular, but usually retracted over time.
Yeah.
Be sure to remember that. Just stopping by to support, get those likes up. Be safe, and great to see the dynamic duo side by side. Man, we appreciate you. Thank you. For just being awesome in general. And the $100 super chat. And I hope you are chilling, taking it easy. Got your feet up, hopefully, this weekend. Not doing any more than you absolutely got to, because I feel that's important. You gotta take those moments. Whew, Lord Jesus. We're just gonna leave that up for a little bit.
Yeah. That's just funny how like shit like that can just take everything out of you. It's just and it shouldn't, because at the end of the day, people, Shuri's not real. Wakanda's not real. Namor's not real.
M'Baku's not real.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I've never understood the people that they look and perceive those things
as being like the gospel. Yeah,
Black Panther right here.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? So like I'm just people. It's not that serious. Like what was one thing I've seen recently? Oh, Supernatural fans. I was reading this thread, and they were talking about how Castiel and Sam and Dean are this and that. It's just like, people, this was an idea in somebody's brain. Leave it at that.
Yeah, you don't have to take it any further than that. Like, I mean, and here's the thing. There's a thing called headcanon.
Yeah.
If you are a fan of Supernatural and you wanted Dean and Castiel to be smashing cheeks.
Do you know that that's not the new... that's what I was going to tell you. That's not a thing.
Oh, really?
What is it people want now? I'll give you a clue. It's called Wincest. I swear to God. It's a woman who has a Twitter page dedicated to it. I swear to God. It's Wincest now. I hope I don't have to explain to you all.
No.
I'm talking to you, America.
Oh.
I hope I ain't got to explain what Wincest means.
For those who don't know, Sam and Dean are the Winchesters.
Yeah, that's a thing now, man. Wincest. I'm tripping. And that woman was die hard. She was not letting anybody talk her down from nothing.
You know what? Some folks just nasty, and we're just gonna leave it at that. Some folks just fucking nasty. Gross, disgusting, terrible human beings who should be shunned. Like, I'm all for having an opinion, but there's some opinions, keep to your goddamn self. There's some opinions you just keep to yourself. Don't put that out there. Don't tweet that. Leave that in the drafts. Maverick, don't even leave it in the drafts. Just delete it. Just delete the draft on that one.
I couldn't believe that shit. Because I think, you know what it was?
What was it?
It was when I told you Jamil liked my tweet. And I read the she was talking about something, and in the comment thread people were arguing about She-Hulk. And then I saw the name of this one. I'm like, what the fuck is Wincest? And I saw Sam. I said, ain't no way. And I go and I click on it, and sure enough, and I was like,
get me the fuck out of here. Get me the fuck out of here. Let's.
What will they think of next?
Exactly. Too much. Let's move on to the next thing. Let's move on to She-Hulk.
Okay.
So She-Hulk, Carter, what'd you think about this week's episode?
It was fine.
It was fine. It was fine.
I will say I got a little bit,
and
I think that's more so because of last week and stuff like that. But even this week with Mr. Immortal, I got kind of tired of this whole men are trash. It was a conversation I was having with somebody else about it. I can deal with it because I know what kind of show this is, but now it's kind of wearing on me. Now, like somebody that says the same joke to you every time, like your ass just done forgot that they said that joke, and they think you just gonna sit there like after the like fourth or fifth time, you're not laughing no more. You know I'm not lying. Because you thinking about somebody who did that shit. That way you look like that.
Yeah. Well, but in light of this, I was perfectly fine with it. Because I mean, to be fair, as a whole, I'm not saying that every single solitary man is hot garbage.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, there's a reason why patriarchy exists. Is because there are quite a few men that are hot shit.
Yeah.
Or think they're hot shit. They're hot trash.
Yeah.
And I guess what this is in reference to is our guy, Mr. Immortal. So they actually brought in this character, Mr. Immortal, played by, I don't know fuck this guy's name, David Pacese.
Be honest, y'all.
Pacese?
I thought that was Bill Nye first time you saw him. Be honest. Be honest.
Nah.
No, you didn't.
Maybe somebody else
y'all
did. Y'all, they probably. Okay, so for those of the, so Bill Pacese, I believe that's how you pronounce him. Bill Pacese, that's what his name's gonna be to me for right now. Some of you may know him. He was the major domo on Book of Boba Fett. He was the Weasley guy.
Okay.
He's also been in Groundhog Day. He was in the Mob Doctor. And he was on Veep. But basically, a lot of folks were confused. I don't think, Carter, you said it yourself. You said you didn't know that he was actually a comic book character.
I figured it. Well, I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
But when he said the name, when he said he likes to be referred to as Mr. Immortal.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, so you're obviously something from the books I've just never heard.
Okay. So, for those who don't know, Mr. Immortal is a guy who is from the Great Lakes Avengers. Also, Carter.
It looks like Ryan Utley art.
I think no, it's not him, but I think Ryan Utley might have worked on an issue. I remember seeing something similar. Yeah. Anyway, so the reason why I told Carter, because this is a little pregame here. Mm-hmm. Carter didn't know that he had actually seen Mr. Immortal before, and I'm gonna tell him where he saw him.
Where?
Immortal Hulk.
We see Mr. Immortal in Immortal Hulk.
You remember when Devil Hulk was at the end of time, and there was a dude that he had snatched up right before he was about to snatch up Franklin?
Shit, yeah!
That was him! That was this man! Because the running gag is that in the Marvel Comics universe, Mr. Immortal is fated to be the last human being alive at the end of time. And what Al Ewing was doing was showing an alternate take, because Franklin Richards is also fated to be the only person alive at the end of time. So when Devil Hulk killed both of them, that basically undid all of that, because basically it was like, oh no, you ain't the only thing still alive. Yeah. And Devil Hulk snatched them hoes up.
That's actually funny that you... I'm going to tell you why I hate my memory, and I didn't think about it. I was reading Immortal Hulk on the fucking plane.
Look, you probably read that issue and everything.
I was reading... I was quite a few issues in the Immortal Hulk on both plane rides here.
Oh, damn.
And I didn't even put one together.
I was actually just sitting here trying to find that scene. I was actually just sitting here trying to find it, because it's actually... Oh, wait, here. I found it. Mm-hmm. Yep, this is it right here. So, yeah, this shot right here, that's Mr. Immortal right there. That's who he had laid out on that slab of rock.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna tell you who I thought that was. Or I just looked at the picture and I just kind of skimmed through the rest of it. I saw the red and blue and thought it was Cap. And I saw the blonde hair.
That man said he thought it was Cap.
I was reading this shit on the plane ride.
Bruh. I mean, I get it.
It's nasty, but it was awesome.
Oh yeah. Well, it's you know what it is? It's a here. It's funny. I'm a multitasker. But no. So basically, that's one of the reasons I love this episode, and I loved how they framed Mr. Immortal, because I like the idea of him being a philanderer, because you think about it. Mr. Immortal's power is that he can't die. Even when he does die, comes right back. Yeah. Like nothing ever happened. And I thought it was interesting because what She-Hulk has been doing is that, and they actually said there are more, we talked about this before, there are more characters that are on the way, deep cut characters you're probably not going to expect. And one of the things I liked about what they did with Mr. Immortal, even though, they made him, hot trash, he's a terrible guy, I just loved all the memes that came out from
him
this.
walking out that window that is permanent now.
Oh yeah, no. It's
That's gonna be everywhere now.
Oh yeah, no, because I'm trying to see if I can find the one that this right here, this shit right here. This man had died. He almost died. Yeah, but like I just look at someone was like, man, Mr. Immortal. Whenever he is just when he has had too much. Yeah, Mr. Immortal, the moment he is inconvenienced, just that motherfucker just he's like, this is bullshit, I'm out.
And that was what tripped me out about the episode. It's like, okay, you tired of being in a relationship, your ass and walked into traffic. You got mad at your supposed lawyers, or about to be your lawyers.
Mm-hmm.
You got mad because they got a little bit of bass in their voice, and then just jumped out the fucking window.
Yeah, he did. He legit got mad that they were clowning him.
Yeah.
And he said, nah, I'm out.
So let me ask you this then.
Mm-hmm.
His only ability is he can't die.
Right.
That's it.
He can't die.
No, because my question was going to be, how the fuck is he just a Great Lake Avenger? But now I'm thinking about, if you just...
Oh, he was also a New Warrior.
That ain't much better.
That ain't much better. Well, no, because remember when they were going to make that New Warriors TV show?
Yeah.
He was going to be in it.
Okay.
Yeah, he was going to be. I think he actually has more. Here, I'm actually look this up because I'm not the biggest, like, Mr. Immortal, like, knowledgeable guy. But I think he does have powers beyond that. It's just that they're not anything that's, like, that no other superhero would have. Like, or no, that is, he has a, well, duh, because he's immortal. Yeah. He has a healing factor. But that's it. He doesn't, apparently
that's not even the power. I would be mad. Yeah. I'd be mad too if I just died and woke up. This shit hurts.
Yeah, no, exactly. But it just...
But how would you not... That's a slaw character.
I mean, hey...
I'm not even that irritated with him anymore. That is a trash character. You're immortal. You're not getting trained by anybody?
I mean...
Especially if you were on the... even though it was... That's like...
I mean, the Great Lakes Avengers was supposed... They were supposed to be like a worse... They were like a worse version of the West Coast Avengers.
I thought you were going to say a worse version of JLI.
Yeah, that too. Well, no, because you remember when they did... Did you ever remember when they did GLX?
That sounds like I wouldn't read it.
It was the Great Lakes X-Men. I
don't like how that's mailed.
Yeah, but so the whole thing was, and okay, so here's another reason why Mr. Immortal being on the show is kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Is because, I mean, technically... It depends on how they judge framing now anymore in the Marvel Comics universe. Mm-hmm. But Mr. Immortal is technically a mutant, or at least he presents as a mutant, because he's supposed to be Homo Supreme, which is supposed to be the next step in evolution for mutants.
Okay.
And he himself classifies himself as a mutant, but that doesn't really mean anything because, hell, Franklin Richards classified himself as a mutant, and that apparently was not true if you read the Dan Slott run of Fantastic Four. So there you go. But I thought that was an interesting way to go. Mm-hmm. But that wasn't the only thing. So we also before we talk about the villain group that got teased, there's a couple other things I want to talk about. I just want to say real quick, I want to reach out to Jennifer Walters, because Jen, I know you hear me. Get you some better friends. This woman got some of the most trash. No, her friends are hot trash.
I wouldn't tell her to get better friends. I'd tell her to get some damn sense.
That too. Well, I take it back.
Get a fucking invite to a wedding to somebody you ain't talked to in a hot minute.
That is true. Yeah,
I wouldn't go to that wedding.
No, I wouldn't either. I mean, no, don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about Nikki. I'm not talking about Nikki back here in the back. Nikki, good. She one of the real ones. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about this bitch. Yeah. And here's the funny part about it is that now, and this just shows you how shitty people are.
Yeah.
Just the fact that she So here's the thing I loved about this, because you were talking about how it was showing, this show has been harping on how terrible men are. But which I don't think what you've caught is, it also talks about how terrible women are to other women. Because, and I'll even use Mallory Book as an example.
Yeah.
Mallory Book, in just the last 2 episodes, Mallory Book has shown that, she has the capacity to care about She-Hulk, to care about Jennifer Walters, but can also at the very same time be really shitty to her at the same time. Did the same thing with Nikki. Did the exact same thing with Nikki in this episode.
Yeah.
Where like her and Nikki, they were bonding. They were becoming, it was kind of the same thing we saw with Jen. The moment you thought they were actually becoming friends, she started being shitty again. And it's just
I'm happy you showed that, because I think there's a reason for that we can get to in a sec.
Okay.
But I guess the writing confused me a little bit right there, because with her friend, what other reason would you have to invite her to this wedding if you didn't want She-Hulk at the wedding?
Well, yeah, and I think that's kind of the whole thing. Like, so,
that right there.
Yeah, like Jennifer.
That's what your ass invited. That's what you wanted.
Yeah.
So for you to get in your feelings because she quote unquote is embarrassing you, the focus isn't on you anymore.
Well, yeah, because it wasn't embarrassing.
Yeah.
It was the focus. It was totally about the focus. Because here's the thing. Let's be real here. What was going on here is that Jennifer had literally she went from not wanting to be She-Hulk and trying to hide it to just accepting that's the thing that she has to deal with on a regular basis to finally getting to a point where she was like, oh, no, I do accept myself. I do love being She-Hulk now. And the second she started loving being She-Hulk, she gets thrown into a fucking wedding party to do this. To carry motherfuckers' drinks, do their laundry, clean up the shit that they dogged and shit out, and all this other stuff. Like, no, you need... Well, yeah, you are right. She needs to stop, just being nice to some of these ugly ass motherfuckers. But what I think actually made me even more mad is when she did turn into She-Hulk by the end of the episode and put the paws on Titania. Girl was drunk and didn't give a shit. So it's one of those deals where I'm just like, it just kind of goes to show how shitty people, how quickly people will be shitty to you in one situation until they really actually like just get into a state where they don't give a fuck.
And how you don't have the damn sense to just respectfully walk the fuck away. But that was an ass whooping she got from Titania that didn't even have to happen.
Yeah.
You could have stayed at home.
She could have stayed at the house. You remember this scene?
Yeah.
Dude, she took a full-on chin check.
Yeah.
From Titania.
For some people you wasn't even fucking with when you got there.
Oh no, because what was it? Old girl, because apparently she got invited to the wedding as a +1 because she was dating some dude that's a friend of the groom.
Yeah. But
I will say this, all that aside, I love how petty Titania is on this show. Like, it makes me happy how petty she can be. But I do love the fact that she kind of got dunked on.
Oh, yeah.
She got dunked on in the first episode, but when Jen clocked the fuck out of her ass and laid her out, and when she tripped and fell and smashed her face on that pavement,
that part cracked me up because it's like, damn. So the punch didn't do it.
But it was that smack. Look, it was that smack when she hit that pavement. It was like, ooh.
So we got some Ice Cube stronger than a She-Hulk, right? Okay. You know what? I did not notice this until now because I guess it's a bigger screen. I thought that was a black eye. I did not realize
that was her eyelash.
That was the lashes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think, and this kind of goes back to because remember when people first started seeing Titania in the trailers for She-Hulk, everybody was like, "Oh man, that's a bad wig," and this, that, and the other. And here's the thing, and this is what I kept trying to tell folks. That's the point. Yeah. The point of Titania is that she is fake. Everything about her is fake. She's not real. It's kind of like, you remember season 2 or season 3 of Evil, where little girl The psychiatrist, little girl, she wanted to be like that one YouTuber that she was watching.
Yeah.
And then the mom went and got pictures of the girl when she ain't in front of that camera. That's kind of the situation here where it's like Titania is supposed to be commentary on, because she's a social media influencer. Yeah. She's a commentary on how fake social media influences are. Like, when you see what they look like in real life, that they're not the glamorous people that you want to believe they are, that they try and make you. There's I think a lot of the nuance of this show just gets lost on people because they're too busy focusing on the surface level shit as opposed to focusing on the actual nuance of what's going on. It's like you don't see the forest for all the trees scenario. Gotcha. But that's why when the first trailer, when the first trailers and stuff for She-Hulk came out, and let's see if I think I actually got it somewhere in here. Either way, it doesn't matter. Actually, yeah, I got it up here. It's up here in this one most likely, maybe possibly. But when She-Hulk first hit the scene, and everybody was like, "Oh shit, dude, that's a bad wig. It's such an obvious wig." It's like, that's the point. It's supposed to be obvious. It's because she's not real.
For you to say that, it's funnier that people clowned the fake wig and not the tall green one. Because if you're gonna use that logic with the fake wig, you gotta also talk about this green one being fake. That's just, people are weird.
Yeah. Oh no.
People are so
they're very weird.
Man. You know what? I noticed it for sure working at Hastings. Yeah. Because it was a comic book. Like, don't worry about it, people. But when I noticed that so many people would clown some of the shit in like The Walking Dead, but then you grab at every issue. What?
No, it's because they want something to bitch about.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. I've never understood that.
People love to hate watch.
Yeah.
It's like what was it, when they brought back iCarly on Disney Plus or whatever. That was one of those things. Like, that was the joke that she made in the trailers where she's like, "Oh, if you hate watch it, it still counts." Yeah, like when she was talking about the people who hated on not in real life, but the show. But it was also a commentary on real people too. But neither here nor there. So a lot of people were upset they didn't get Daredevil.
Yeah, it's 2 episodes now. Why show that fucking preview if it wasn't gonna be? At least if you were gonna show the Daredevil shit, at least say this season on She-Hulk.
Okay,
such shit.
Here, and I'm gonna catch you up here. Okay. So here's how people have been getting caught.
Okay.
That thing we watched was a mid-season promo, so it was shit from everything that's coming up, not just Daredevil.
Okay.
Now, another thing that's been tripping people up, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now, and here, look, I'm gonna get close here. I want y'all to understand something. You know all them She-Hulk promos y'all see on YouTube? You know how many times I've seen the one with She-Hulk and Daredevil next to each other saying it's gonna be the next episode? You click on that video and it ain't got shit to do with, it's just re-showing the same clips from that mid-season promo? Yeah, y'all got.
I guess you got to point at me too, because I got.
Yeah, you got. Really you got. You got. Here, you know what this is, and you know what this is, Carter. You know what this is? Here, this right now here is this.
Part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready. There you go. We done did it. We done laughed. You got played. Because here's the thing that people are noticing. These promos are nowhere else to be found. You see it on all these random and sundry YouTube channels, and they're all fake. It's like when people used to put up the trailer, like they would make trailers for Black Panther Wakanda Forever before there was even a trailer actually out. They would make trailers for all these various and sundry Marvel movies, but they weren't real trailers. They were just chopping up shit from other movies, putting it together, calling it a fucking trailer. You got. You gonna get Daredevil when they good goddamn ready.
How many episodes this season?
9, so there's 3 left.
Okay.
It's 3 left. So honestly, Daredevil will probably be in this coming week's episode.
Probably. I don't think they'll save that for the last one.
No. And here's the thing. It's not Daredevil's show, because once again, I want to point out something just the same as Tatiana Maslany's had to point out to y'all every week. This her show. This her show, so y'all need to calm down.
I know it's her show, and I think there are several people that know it's her show, but we just would like to see how that interaction would go.
Yeah, you just calm down. Y'all gonna get it. Because I think I saw somebody the other day talking about how oh man, Marvel made a mistake putting the trailer out with Daredevil in it. And it's like, here's the thing. That shit would have leaked.
Yeah.
Period. You would have known. How long did we know Daredevil was gonna be in No Way Home? We knew for over a year.
Yeah.
And people acting brand new.
Ooh, can I tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of left the Daredevil stuff alone. You know who I kind of want to see now because of
Mm-hmm.
how Titania was done?
Mm-hmm.
What if you see Crusher?
I think Crusher would be interesting.
I want to see how they would do him.
Oh, I know how they would do him. I already know. I already know.
If they have Titania being like this, like fake ass Kardashian,
Yeah.
I would.
Andrew Tate. Crusher Creel. Andrew Tate. I done seen it. Cut the check, y'all. Cut the check. Go ahead. Cut the check for me. Here, let me hit it again. There you go. Cut the check. Could you imagine Crusher Creel coming out like Andrew Tate?
Oh my goodness.
Had that man be on some Kevin Samuels bullshit.
Bruh.
Dude, that'd be so nasty. That would be so nasty. But I'd be so here for it. Oh, but no, so... Yes.
Oh, man.
Look, Carter sees it now. He sees it now. He sees it now. Hey, I would take Jake Paul, too. I would take Jake Paul. Crusher Chad Creel.
Oh, man.
Yes. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So, hey, Marvel, I gave y'all that one for free.
Jake Paul would make the most sense just because of how Titania is. Mm-hmm. But Andrew, that would be insane.
That would be insane. Oh, classic crime.
Bruh.
Yes.
G. Krill, bruh.
I'm just saying. But no, let's go. So the main thing, we got Crush Krill out here like Derek Jackson. But, dude, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Now that I've seen certain things, because did we ever get the name of David Otunga's character?
No. Mr. Jennifer Hudson. I think that's what it said in the credits.
This motherfucker. This motherfucker. No, here, actually, I want to pull this up. David Otunga. Here you go. I want to pull up this man's IMDb real quick, because I want to see what his name is listed as. His name is Derek, so yeah, no, it ain't gonna. Yeah. But I was sitting here thinking, I was like, man, could you imagine if they went to Kevin Samuels' route and just had that dude like, oh yeah, we've already seen Crusher, that's him, I think She-Hulk needs to lose weight. I don't think she's living a healthy lifestyle. I'm just saying. But no, so the big thing, the real big thing that came up this week was Intelligentsia. And everybody was freaking out about it. I was freaking out about it because it was just such a random deep cut. Like, nobody talks about Intelligentsia.
Which I really liked. That it was just out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. Oh, wait, what?
Intelligentsia.
Oh, shit.
So, for those that don't know, Intelligentsia is a whole supervillain group. This is a group that has people like MODOK, the leader.
Yeah.
Doctor Doom has been a part of it. The Wizard has been a part of it. So many different supervillains. Usually the supervillains who are really intelligent, if that makes any sense, as the name might imply.
I was just more so laughing at the fact. Well, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Give me
the
props.
Oh, yeah.
I say what I gotta say. Give me the
props.
Yeah,
because I think I know where you might be going with it. Also, Claw. Ulysses Claw was also a member of Intelligentsia. But I loved how they treated like it was just some ugly ass, incel ass message board.
Yes,
Reddit group. And here's the thing, a lot of the stuff that they were like talking about, like you saw some of the posts.
Yeah.
A lot of it was stuff you can actually find on Reddit.
Yeah.
Like it's like little hate posts about
I just could
She-Hulk.
not believe they turned them into just some angry Reddit shit posters.
Oh yeah. But here's what I loved about it, because, okay, so first and foremost, it's not the first time we've seen Intelligentsia in the MCU. We've actually seen it way earlier, and I keep going back and giving props Age of Ultron, out here. Right there. That is a shot from Age of Ultron where they first introduced Ulysses Claw.
Mm-hmm.
And look, right here, affiliation.
Yeah.
Former member of the Intelligentsia. And basically just, and once again, Claw was actually a member of Intelligentsia in the comics. So it tracks. But what I like about it is that now it kind of puts that message board in more context.
Yeah.
Because now we know, and the Wrecking Crew, we now know that's who like when they were talking about the boss.
Yeah.
They're a part of Intelligentsia as well, or at least working alongside Intelligentsia. Remember how we were talking about how, when they first debuted, it was like, they were kind of talking about She-Hulk in a way that you would hear people talk about She-Hulk in a hateful way, like online.
Yeah.
They're like, her nasty green skin, and this, that, and the third. But what I liked about it was that, and I'm trying to see if can I find I don't think I actually have it on here anyway, it doesn't matter. Point of the matter is, the whole thing works for me because I know now who the boss is. And I think when I made my little remark, I think I might be right. Because you know who we got back. You know who we got back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy.
We got Tim Blake Nelson back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Look. We getting this.
Yeah.
We getting this. Because, Tim Blake Nelson's coming back as the leader.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming back as a leader in Captain America New World Order.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he's Hulk King.
How many of you all saw that and misread that and thought that shit said Hulkling? Be honest. How many of y'all read that shit too fast and thought it said Hulkling and fell out your seat?
Look, I ain't gonna lie, when I first saw it, I kind of had to double take too, because I was like, huh?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
But no, I think that's the leader.
With Tim Blake Nelson,
Yeah.
so now when I saw that, it made me wonder, oh shit, are we gonna possibly see him in an episode?
I think so.
But another thing, just to go back to something else you were talking about, for Mallory to tell Nikki, like, don't bother Jen with that, I wonder if she's like an agent for him.
Okay, so I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
So in the comics, Mallory Book was working with another organization that was going after She-Hulk.
Okay.
So if she is, it wouldn't surprise me.
Gotcha.
Mallory Book is not a nice person. Now she's a nicer person in the comics. Like, they've recently kind of vaguely patched things up.
Yeah.
But in the comics originally, Mallory Book was actively trying to take down She-Hulk and working with another villainous organization to do it. So it would track. Okay. Yeah, it would track. I could easily see Miss Book being on that bullshit. Like, I look, and to be fair, it tracks too because I forgot where I had seen her before. I forgot she was the lawyer on Evil. That sister she is conniving. She is conniving. She
got that book for it.
Oh yeah. And look, she knew Luke was trying to keep his soul straight, and out here throwing it on him. But no, so Intelligentsia, what does this mean? So we know MODOK is going to be in Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. We know the leader is going to be in Captain America New World Order. We've already had Ulysses Claw. Yeah. I would not be shocked if we saw characters like Wizard pop up in Fantastic Four. Yeah. There's two. It's kind of like the Young Avengers stuff. Yeah. We already got Kate Bishop. We got Patriot. We already got Speed and Wiccan already in the MCU. We got Kid Loki in the MCU. There's too many coincidences of people existing in this universe for them not to try and do something like. I think instead of doing the Masters of Evil, I think Intelligentsia is going to kind of be their way to adapt that in, but do it with a different group of people. Yeah.
And hitting you saying the leader as a Captain America enemy, I don't like it. I think it's just it's not like that's gonna be Sam Wilson's Red Skull. I think it's just more so going to be a way to introduce them as a big bad in the MCU period.
Well, I mean,
not a one-off. I mean, you said Ulysses Claw. He was in Age of Ultron. It's Ulysses Claw going up against the Avengers. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
it's not even just that though, because here's the thing. That makes as much sense as Kang going up against Ant-Man.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly. So I don't think this is going to be like the Superman Lex Luthor.
You're thinking too much arch nemesis.
Yeah.
It's a bad guy. Like okay. Case in point. Superheroes go up against other superheroes' bad guys all the time. This isn't even new. This isn't even like they just started doing this shit. They've been doing this shit since the 70s.
Yeah.
You would see random and sundry characters that didn't have shit. Hell, Doctor Doom was typically a Fantastic Four villain and shows up in everybody's shit for the most part.
Yeah.
Claw is typically a Black Panther villain, but he does go up against the Avengers occasionally.
And that's my whole point.
Yeah, but he's also going up against Daredevil. On more than one occasion. Yeah. It is what it is. I mean, here's my thing. You don't have to like it, but you do have to accept it.
I wouldn't even say that. I'm just going to say I think you're looking too much into it. Like you said, it's not going to be like an arch nemesis thing. I think this is just a way for them to introduce that group as a force. Hopefully well. And then we're going to just start seeing them get sprinkled every fucking
Right. And I'm perfectly fine with that.
Just like how we had most recent thing, fucking Kingpin and Hawkeye.
Yeah, Kingpin was in Hawkeye.
So
why?
It's just that. It's not going to be the main foil.
Yeah, no, don't go into a thing. Just, like, look,
You mean
just
to tell me I sit there writing super chats, you could just hit something and they just pop up?
Yeah, I told you I can
Ain't
do
that
that.
a bitch?
Yeah, I told you I can go look them up.
I know, but I didn't know you.
I can't show them on the screen.
Yeah,
like after a certain point, but I can go back.
I'm hating. Y'all don't worry about.
It's okay. It's okay. Here, okay. So, as far as everything else goes, I think it's gonna be fine. I think that the idea of the leader being in Captain America: New World Order, I think it's fine because honestly, who else would he fight? Crossbones is dead. Supposedly. Yeah. Red Skull, I mean, you could bring back Red Skull, technically, but I don't know if they're gonna do that. Yeah. I mean, he is free to go his own way now, I guess, or maybe not.
Well, no,
because they put everything back.
They did, but I think you could keep Red Skull in space and just do Sin.
Yeah, you could do Sin.
Sin.
Hell,
she became Red Skull.
Yeah, she became Red Skull. Yeah, so I mean, you could do that, but that would just be more. Oh, it's the MCU. Look. I love how. Here's the thing. You know what?
I don't think they'll say it's the MCU because it's a villain.
They'll say it. They'll say it. They'll say that shit. But here's the thing, though. It's not like she's a character they just made up.
Yeah.
These characters exist in the comics and have for quite some time. I think people just be telling on themselves. Her
because it's
just fear itself.
She sucks. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. She's a
Look how long ago fear itself was.
Exactly. I haven't here. You know what? I want to do something.
It's a character.
I want to be mean.
Okay.
I want to be mean. I'm gonna be mean here. I'm gonna be mean. Let's see here. Where is here? I have to do this the long way.
No, it's S-I-N.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
okay.
S-I-N.
Here, let's do this.
Her Red Skull face was so gross.
Yeah, it was.
That's how they spelled Cynthia.
Mm-hmm. So here, let's go to appearances. Yeah. She's had 120 appearances. I'm gonna scroll all the way to the bottom to see what was the last one. Oh no, never mind. She was around. She was in United States Captain America.
What is that?
That was the one they did that everybody got mad about, where there was all the different versions of Captain America.
Oh, okay.
Where there was like a gay Captain America, there was a black Captain America, there was a Latino Captain America, there was a female Cap. Yeah, she was in that. Okay. Oh, and apparently she was in the coats.
I think
Captain
she was
America
because that's when
Red Skull was back. Yeah. So she doesn't get a lot of fanfare because she's not as well known.
Yeah.
I think my personal opinion. Because let's go back.
She had background dance.
This man.
She is not one of the dream girls. She
is not. She's back. Yeah. Well, I mean, for a character that has been out since 1983 and to only be in like 120 comics, that's very telling. That's actually very telling. It's kind of like, remember when they were doing the whole thing, the X vote. Reason why I stand for Tempo so hard was because up to that point, she had been around that long and had been in not even that many. She had been in like double digits. Her appearances were in the low double digits.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyway, point of the matter. Let's move it along because we got other stuff to get to. But before we do, we got some super chats here. We got one from the COBY with $5 says Mr. Immortal is walking out windows like he just got indicted for pumping dump schemes. Goddamn. Dude, could you imagine if folks like if you know what you know how all the rich businessmen and X-Men right now trying to get their hands on mutant resurrection?
Yeah,
that's how they would do that shit.
Wow.
They would be like, oh look, they'd be like, oh shit, I've been hit for tax evasion. And look, they'd be like, well, I'm gonna jump out this window right quick.
Wow.
Yeah, go ahead and resurrect me up real quick. Go ahead and cue me up for get my egg ready.
Yeah, so shit, the dad from Jupiter's Legacy was right all along. That's a deep cut.
Yeah,
that's a Blerd Cave.
God damn it! Oh my god. Anyway, let's see here. Okay, here we got another. GoCon sure his baby father with a $2 super chat says Claw was out here on Reddit saying the N-word.
You know he was.
Yeah, he was.
You know he was.
Look, it puts a lot of shit he said in Black Panther in context for me now. And I'm like, man, he really was just a Reddit troll.
He was on 4chan. You know he was.
Oh yeah, no, he was on there, dude. He was probably January 6th, man. Get out of my face with that shit. But yeah, let's. We got another one here. Yeah, we got another one here. Talali House with the $2 super chat. Here, let's pull it up. It says leader plus Zemo equals New World Order. What y'all think? I can see because I don't think Zemo's gone.
I mean, last we see him, he's in jail, but his butler is still blowing motherfuckers up. So,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, leader, that would be a fire movie.
Dude, I would love to see that. I would be fine with that. That would be probably be one of the better case scenarios.
I really just when it comes to that movie, I just want to see if they can do a full film.
Yeah,
because a lot of people will say that Captain America: The Winter Soldier, that show has a lot of hits, but it was a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
And some people would say it had a lot of hits, but a lot of misses too.
Mm-hmm.
So but I don't see how you could fuck up leader, and I don't see how you could fuck up intelligentsia. That's a really nice way to give Sam a good start.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because the thing is, throw him into the deep end. He's officially Captain America now. Who does he go up against? He goes up against a guy who is literally one of the smartest people in the universe.
Yeah, like a whole group of them.
Yeah,
that's interesting. That's dope.
A guy who is as intelligent as Hulk is, strong.
Yeah,
that is.
But no, they did not kill Zemo. Zemo just went.
No.
Did he go back to? I think he went back to jail.
Yeah, honestly,
he went back to jail.
Yeah,
and then that little group, when you find out that they have people on the inside who are going to break them out, they immediately get blown up.
Yeah, that was Zemo.
Has his butler on the outside still wiping those people out. So yeah, he's still alive.
Yeah, they could do Evil Empire. They could do that too.
Zemo is one of the few Marvel MCU villains that did not get got in one thing.
Nope. Him.
They're learning.
You could technically say Ghost, but Ghost had a hero. She had a face turn midway through the movie, or towards the end of the movie of Ant-Man and the Wasp. Yeah. So there's that.
Oh, those things. You said Ghost, and I just thought about it for a second. I could. Oh God.
look, Super Soldier, Ghost, actual Ghost. I mean,
let's not.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Our next thing here, EA.
Yeah.
We finally got that. We finally got that Iron Man game
that we already knew about.
Yeah. Now, okay, so I guess to put some clarity on this, EA put out a tweet. Let's see if here, I can find this right here. EA put out a tweet. Or rather, Motive put out a tweet.
Yeah.
They are partnered with EA, which for those who don't know, Electronic Arts. Yeah. Remember, it used to be EA Sports. It's in the game. The same people who bring you Madden every year. But the studio that's gonna be doing it is Motive. You may know them for the Dead Space remake that's coming out here very soon.
I was wondering what they did.
Yeah, that's what I have here in my notes.
Okay.
Also, the person who's going to be leading the development is Oliver Prohl. Or Pearls. I don't know, he has an X at the end of it. Yeah. He was the lead developer on the recent Guardians of the Galaxy game.
Okay.
Which I loved. I thought it was a fantastic game. That game is, like, honestly, it makes me retroactively dislike the Marvel movies. Because the Guardians are so good in that game. It is so good. But Motive revealed they are going to be making an Iron Man game. This is going to be a single-player game, story-based. No multiplayer, as far as we know.
That's a good thing.
This game is not connected to any of the other Marvel games.
That's fine.
It's not connected to the Captain America Black Panther game. It's not connected to Spider-Man or Spider-Man Miles Morales. Though it is going to be the first of a lineup of several different Marvel games.
Okay.
EA is partnering with Marvel to create various and sundry games. We don't know what any of those other games are going to be, but based on what some of the leaks and rumors were, because this is actually something that goes all the way back to June of this year, where I believe it were Nick Baker, who's an industry insider guy, he put out that he heard there was a Marvel game in the works, but he didn't know what it was exactly. And that's when everybody started going, oh, Iron Man, and then Black Panther, oh, Captain America, oh, what about, Blade, Moon Knight, Daredevil, all these different characters started coming out of the woodwork, people rumoring they were going to get games. That's why you heard so much about all that. And then it was like, and then it kind of died down when D23 came. Marvel, the only, next-gen console game that Marvel announced, other than Midnight Sun, which was, we already knew about Midnight Suns, but talking about new announcements, was the Captain America Black Panther game. Okay. Now we know there was more, but the thing is, they've only just started working on it. They don't have anything to show, and that's why they didn't bring it up at D23, because a lot of the stuff that they do have on the way, video game-wise, is still in early development, so early that they don't even have anything to show you. Except for, this image that they probably threw together in Photoshop.
What I can say about this is the template is there already. Yeah. Because even though the game was horribly received, and if you look at retrospectives and behind the scenes about the game, Anthem.
Yeah.
You can see the one thing that people always talked about.
Didn't EA work on that?
Yes, they did.
One of their studios worked on that?
It was EA and BioWare.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So, and that was the main reason I brought it up. It's just because their templates are already there. If you look at Anthem, the flying mechanics that you did with those suits, it was basically Iron Man.
Right.
So you could very easily go and say, okay, let's just do a much better version of that horseshit over here. Now we got Marvel bread to back us up to make sure that it comes out as a better product than what Anthem was. It came to the flying and the action and stuff like that. Because that's all really Anthem was. It was trying to be like an open world Destiny kind of deal. Yeah. But it was just a bunch of Iron Man.
Yeah, it was... So,
the template's there, and I think with the group, with Motive doing it, since you're saying those are the guys that are going to be doing the Dead Space remake, which looks great. But I think with that Marvel backing, I think we'll get something much better than that Marvel event.
Yeah, I think so.
Especially with it being a single player focus. Yeah.
It'll be more what people
to its own devices kind of
it'll be more what people actually wanted from the Avengers game. Just it'll only be the one character.
Yeah.
And honestly, if the other rumors are true, if Daredevil has a game on the way, Moon Knight has a game on the way, or Blade has a game on the way, I'm perfectly fine with that, because you know what, that's cool. I think it's okay to have a variety of different games, and I don't think they all have to be action beat 'em up games. You could have them all be different things, and hell. Because everybody out here wanting to have an Arkham beat 'em up game for every superhero, I'm going to tell you right now, first off, that would get boring real quick.
It got boring when they were doing it. More the more, and I just bought Mad Max and I was already fucking bored.
Yeah, because they all because here's the thing, what a lot of people don't know about Arkham is that the original Batman Arkham Asylum was meant to be a rhythm game. It was meant to be a rhythm game, like with music, dancing, and you were supposed to be all the fighting you were doing was supposed to be you hitting buttons in time, like on some Guitar Hero shit. That was what the original Arkham games were supposed to be, and then they scrapped it. But if you actually pay attention to how you play that game, everything you do, all those combos, they're rhythm-based. They're all rhythm-based.
I want to look that up. I gotta read that.
Yeah, it was the thing. You actually, I'm not bullshitting. I'm not bullshitting.
I wouldn't mind reading up about that.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. I thought I was going crazy when I read it somewhere like it was old. Remember Cracked?
Yeah.
The website? Yeah. It was in a Cracked article. It was like 5 games that you didn't know could have been completely different. And then after some time passed, I kind of forgot about it, and then like I just kind of remembered it, and then I was like, wait a minute, but I don't remember where I saw it. And then like one day I was on YouTube, and what was it? Is it Did You Know Gaming?
Yeah.
They did a thing about it.
Okay.
And they talked about it. It was one of those things where like, oh yeah, dude, there was really actually totally a thing where you could. That's what it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
And that's why the game plays the way it does and has, and why when you go play other games, they're doing the exact same thing.
Yeah.
But maybe it feels kind of off because they didn't have rhythm game in mind. But yeah, not every game has to be the exact same for me. It can all be different.
Yeah.
Like honestly, if they made like a Daredevil game, I'd be perfectly fine if it played like a Telltale game. I'm not gonna lie to you. While I would love to have parts where I could maybe jump around the city, that's not what I would play a Daredevil game for. I would play for more of the lawyer shit and whatnot. Which I know is odd. It's an odd thing to say out loud, but yeah. But you could also have both. You could do both. You can walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. I don't have much else to say about that. That was really my only take on that. It'll be a fine game. It'll be fine. There you go.
Oh shit! I thought you were talking about the next thing.
Oh no! We're gonna talk about the next thing. Sadly, we do have to talk about. I was honestly just only gonna go and take a peek and make sure I didn't miss anything in the chat, and then come right back and hit this button. I'm tired, y'all.
I don't wanna.
I'm tired. I'm tired. Okay?
Ugh.
I'm tired of talking about Ezra Miller. I'm tired.
I didn't come over here to talk about Ezra Miller.
It's like, man, look. I'm sick of it, y'all.
What did he do now? Let's rip this Band-Aid off. What happened? let's rip the Band-Aid off. What did he do? What happened?
Look. Okay, so we got news that they apparently have put a legal team out.
Okay.
And the rumor around the campfire is that it was basically legal whack-a-mole. That they've just been going in, having their lawyers, settling out of court, all of these different, like tightening all these folks up. Probably paying out hush monies.
Yeah.
To get these people shut up. The woman who he threw the chair at bust her lip wide open in Hawaii. The folks he broke into the houses of. They broke in the houses of all these other people that they have terrorized over the last. I think even the woman that they choked out back in 2020. I think they've gone back and just like here.
Okay.
Break this bread off. Make this shit go away.
Yeah.
That's the rumor around the campfire. It's not 100% confirmed, but I believe that it is very true.
Okay.
The other thing that came out was that more accounts of people close to Ezra that have come out talking about how this dude has a god complex. That ever since he got the role of Flash, he thinks he really is the Flash. He thinks the entire universe revolves around because the DCEU supposedly, like when they put out the press release saying that the Flash movie was going to change the DCEU forever and that the entire DCEU was going to revolve not around Superman or Batman, but around the Flash. Ezra started eating that shit up. And apparently because remember when we watched the video, he had the flash ring on?
Yeah.
And like every time we see the dude, every time we see this dude, he got the flash ring on.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, so apparently they've really been going out here and believing their own press. Like, they've been going out here believing their own press, and even the young lady who, you know, that they basically been holding hostage.
I do love the fact that you have an entire folder dedicated to just Ezra.
I have to now, because I have to have receipts. I don't want this motherfucker on my computer, but I have to now. Because every time I look up, this motherfucker fucking up. But I don't know what else to say or do about it at this point. Because look, because I mean, like right here, like right here, like the choke. We got the choke. This is the choke. Like, he choked the woman, the choked the poor lady to the ground. So yeah, Ezra think they really the Flash. They think they really the Flash. I don't know. I don't know what else to do with this information. I don't know what else to do, because apparently they have surrounded themselves with tons of guns and weed. Talking about how they're going to start an indigenous revolution.
So we see him Punk now, huh?
I guess.
We saw the new revolution. We finna see Ezra Miller taking a pose like this.
Well, I mean, look, look. Could you imagine this motherfucker come out trying to act like CM Punk?
Ugh, but the hamburger meat out there. Gross. That is disgusting. Put it away.
Yeah, I got you.
Yuck.
Yeah, but I mean, but that's the thing, though. LJ Brown, you ain't shit. LJ Brown with the 5 pounds. Ernie, you tried to fight me on making an Ezra Miller segment on the Blerd Cave. Because of that, Ernie, you and Carter are the Black Messiahs.
Man, if that's the case, put me on the cross. I don't want to talk about Ezra Miller anymore.
Oh, man.
I'm pretty sure you got some nails in here somewhere. You can hang me up.
Yeah, look, just go
right now.
now.
I'm so sick of this.
Here's the thing, though. I hate it. Because, for one, I feel like Ezra...
When he says it, he means the whole thing, not Ezra Miller.
Not Ezra Miller. No, not that. I hate all this because I feel like the thing I feared would happen is happening. Mm-hmm. The thing I feared that was going to happen is happening. Ezra's not trying to be held accountable. They're not trying to make amends. They're not trying to be better. They're just trying to pay people off just so they'll stop talking about it. And that's what I think is the worst part of all of this.
It's the Hollywood equivalent of la 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 la.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically. I mean, here's my thing. This look how Ezra's holding these folks hostage. Ezra's holding these folks hostage about they're going to start an indigenous revolution.
Can I tell you what popped into my head if you can keep that picture?
Oh, go ahead.
You know the sound effect from Futurama anytime the Hypnotoad was on the screen? Mm-hmm. Look at her. That sound is just playing in my head.
Oh my God. I'm done. And I'm like, dude, why would you put that out there?
Real shit. You all look at that picture in that back seat. Go back and rewind this.
Yeah, I'll put it back up. Here, go ahead.
Now, you people on Spotify, because we are back on Spotify, by the way. You all don't know it, but like, if you look up the woman that Ezra is supposedly helping, just look up that picture and just think about the Hypnotoad sound effect.
Mm-hmm.
Gross.
I'm over it.
Insane.
I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm done. I just can't. Between the, and here, I want to make sure I hit the...
Ezra Miller is the ultimate Florida man.
Florida man. Oh my god.
Boy.
No, but between the, and I want to make sure I say here, allegedly, the alleged grooming, the fact that they had been like, so this motherfucker in the back seat, that is the person that they have been grooming since they were like 12 years old. That's if I'm not mistaken, I think that's Takata.
None of all this news is going to make the a better movie.
No, it's not.
And I'm saying that because what almost came out of my mouth just now was, this movie better be the greatest thing. But now it's like, there's nothing that's gonna make this movie better because of all this mess. Because all this mess is gonna be the focal point.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna be the movie anymore. It's not gonna be Michael Keaton. It's not gonna be whoever else is in that movie. It's gonna be that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all this controversy.
Yup.
That's what like good.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it upsets me though because it's like God complex. Like what do you gotta? Okay. I feel like they took. You know what I think. You know they always say sometimes movie roles mess your head up.
Yeah.
I think it happened. I think it actually happened. Like the we need to talk about Kevin.
Yeah.
It happened.
I would disagree.
It happened.
I would disagree.
What do you think? What do you think?
I don't think the movies had anything to do with it. I think
They were already that way?
Yep. And
Okay.
I think this film, I should say, was just an excuse to be used. Now that the time we're living in, you can use that as a fucking out.
Oh yeah, you can use your mental health as a shield. You can be like,
I was just looking at something where Ninja was.
Ninja got flamed for it.
He was gonna take a break from streaming for his mental health, and then like a couple of days later, he says, "I'm streaming on all platforms because now you're using your mental health stuff as a marketing ploy."
Yeah, and I don't like that either.
So it's just like, dude, like I said, I think I think Ezra Miller has always been this. But now, because he's more of a focal point and more in the spotlight, because I guarantee you, I will put any amount of money on it. That this shit that's been happening has been happening before.
Oh no, I'm certain it has.
Before Zack Snyder and all this stuff, I would say it was before this. We need to talk about Kevin. I think this is something that's been happening all the time. But because he's a bigger name, now everybody looking at your ass.
Oh yeah, I mean,
now we can tell on you.
This guy is clearly crazy. They're clearly crazy.
I wouldn't say crazy. I'd say full of themselves. Full of shit.
Well, that you know what it is. It's like I said, the whole God complex. It's the whole God complex thing, where I feel like this. Originally, I thought it was a cry for help. It's not a cry for help. This is not a cry for help. This is I have carte blanche to do whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want, and no one's gonna stop me. And I'll just pay off whoever I gotta pay off to shut y'all up. And if anyone asks me, I'm just gonna say I don't know what you're talking about. And that's what this is. And kind of like when we showed the arrest video. For Ezra Miller. Yeah. When they got arrested or whatever.
Yeah.
That was kind of one of my beefs, was that they did it there again, where you broke the law and someone who probably doesn't even know who you are, and you're gonna try to claim you're gonna get them thrown in jail for a hate crime because they misgendered you or whatever. They don't even know who the fuck you are. And it's just like you using their mental health as a shield, trying to say, "Oh, this is what's going to me. So you can't do this to me because of this, and this." Yeah. It's like, look, I hate that shit because it actually belittles the people who actually have real problems.
Exactly.
It belittles the people out there who are actually struggling with their mental health, who are literally on a razor's edge every day of their lives. It belittles that and makes other people go, oh, well, that motherfucker was faking it, so that person's probably faking
Exactly.
it. Or that person's abusing it, so maybe this person's abusing it. That's why I hate it. That's why I hate it, because it fucks it up for everybody else. It's kind of it's the same thing I said when all the Me Too stuff was going on, and then there were legitimate people out there with legitimate cases, but then there were other people coming out who had illegitimate cases, and basically made it was already harder for those people to go out there and put that stuff out there. And then you made it even worse by just willy-nilly throwing out some trumped-up allegations that weren't anywhere even close to real, and now you have fucked it up for actual rape and sexual assault victims. Mm-hmm. Period. Across the board. Male, female, whatever. And I hate that. And that's in the same energy that I have for those types of people who fuck it up for everybody else. I have the same energy for Ezra Miller. And honestly, I hope, and I know I'm hoping against hope here. I legitimately hope we don't have to hear from this motherfucker again for a while, but I know that's not going to happen. But you know what? What I really want? Go ahead and put the Flash movie out. Go ahead and put it out so we can get it over with. And we can all move on with our fucking day. And with our fucking year and our life or whatever. Because I'm tired. I really just kind of, because usually when stuff like this happens, when somebody has allegations like this come out like this, usually once they get maybe one big thing come out, let it come out and then just let them fade off into fucking obscurity. Just blacklist this dude from Hollywood or whatever, but no one will. Somebody will put him in something. But I'm over it.
He's fine. He'll be fine, because mental health is not something that people, or like Hollywood themselves up.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. No, same. Let's see here. We got one here from Tubes of One here. $5 super chat says, remember the Wesley Snipes Blade story? This is that, except it's actually happening. This movie best in with the universe rebooted. Them out and GG in. It's about GG, it's about Grant Gustin.
Yeah.
I don't know if that'll be the case.
It won't.
But that would be the best case scenario. But here's my thing. I personally feel like if this movie does well, if it's half as good as people are claiming it's supposed to be, we'll be stuck with it. And that is terrible. Here we got one here from Gokon, sure his baby's father with $2 super chat says they got hush money, but not for Batgirl movie. Well, you're saying, I think this has been coming out of Ezra's own personal money. I think this has been coming out of Ezra's own pocket.
Which he has an absorbent amount of.
Because remember, he's in the new Harry Potter movies. He's in the fan. Remember,
I haven't seen those, but I was just going to say
he's a Fantastic Beast. He's in all of them.
So yeah, he has the money to burn.
Oh, he got Fantastic Beast money, and he knows where to find them.
And probably still has the Snyder money.
Yeah, he got Snyder money.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I don't know what his I don't know if I don't know his family background. I don't know if he already comes from means. Yeah. But and no, this is not an assumption, because I believe he may or may not be Jewish. Half Jewish. I'm not saying, because I'm just saying we don't know his family background. He could be white, black, blue, green, purple, periwinkle, polka dot, whatever. I would still ask the same question. We don't know. Hell, motherfucker might come from money too, straight up. Who knows? But we also got Levester the Samurai here with the 2 months. Let's go. Says happy Saturday, fellas. I catch the show on my overnight shift tonight. Well, hey,
boy, I know how it is. How it is.
Bruh.
That was why. That's how I stayed up in the strip club so long last night.
Damn. Oh yeah, you
graveyard shift. So I was wide awake as soon as I landed here.
Dude, how are you gonna rewire yourself?
I don't know. Because my watch is still on LA time.
I ain't gonna lie. The whole time when I was here waiting for you to get over here, I was like, I hope he didn't.
I'm happy that my Samsung Galaxy automatically changed it to
Oh,
Memphis time. Because I set my alarm to wake me up. And I jumped up and panicked. They're like, oh my God, I done missed it. And I just so happened to cut the TV on, which I have not done. I haven't seen a TV in so long.
Oh, damn. Oh, yes, right. Yeah, that's right. I forgot you.
It's a
Dude, it's
monitor,
weird.
and it's weird, dog. So I'm just changing channels, and I saw it was still more. So I'm like, cool. I can go get this rental car and come through.
It dipped.
But for all intents and purposes, I thought I had missed the cave.
Oh, damn. Well, no. You made it. You here.
Yes.
You are here. I guess, I'm kind of over. I'm over this Ezra Miller fuckery. Let's move on to the next thing, which is our recommendation for the week. Carter, do you have a recommendation for the week?
Yes, people, if you loved Donny Cates' Venom Run.
Oh, yes.
Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman's newest book through Image and KLC Press, their own imprint, Vanish #1 came out this week.
It did.
And if you are a fan of that Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman Venom Run and you want some more Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman together, going back and forth, this was a good first issue. Have you read it?
I still haven't. I've skimmed it, but I haven't actually read it.
Yeah. So it was a fun story. There is one thing that is going to be memed forever.
Mm-hmm.
It's in this book. I don't want to spoil it, but I will say you all have seen it before. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But it's a fun story. If you think, since you just brought up Fantastic Beasts, Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Think Harry Potter going through fighting Voldemort, his family getting killed and all that, what have you. But instead of all of that shit happening at the end of his story, it happened right in the Philosopher's Stone in the first book.
Oh, wow.
So just I don't want to spoil anything else that pertains to Vanish, but yeah, it was a solid first issue.
Oh, damn.
The way they're going to spin this story around normal superhero story, it's fun. But yeah, man, that was a really good first issue today.
Dude, hell yeah. And I guess for me, my recommendation is gonna be, you know what? I kind of flip flopped on this.
Mm-hmm.
Here, let's go to the folder. Let's pull it up. I think did I make a thing for it? I don't think I made a thing for it.
Not gonna lie, what that folder said, Dark Reign first. I was gonna walk out.
Oh God, no, God no. So mine is gonna be Exterminators #1.
That was fun.
It's a fun book. It's a silly book. It is not it's not like heavily connected to the rest of the X-Men stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
It's its own self-contained story for the most part. They do reference stuff that happens on Krakoa, but and it's not even, I don't even think it's really even a continuation of the original Exterminators comic that came out way back. Mm-hmm. But it's basically, the book it's a Jubilee, Dazzler, Boom Boom, and Wolverine, Laura Kinney.
I wouldn't even say Wolverine because,
well, she's at the very end. Yeah, she's at the very end of the book, but she's gonna be in the rest of it.
Gotcha.
And basically what's going on is they are having a girls' night out because Dazzler just found out her man was cheating on her. Why you would cheat on Allison Blair, I have no idea, but as I told Carter before, and I've told plenty of men prior to this, you show me a hot woman, and I will show you a dude that's tired of fucking her. And there you go. It's true. It's true. I'll actually wait. I forgot. I had the PC sound effects music. There you go. But no, the thing is, without going too deep into the plot of it, what I liked about this is that it was just girls' night out. It reminded me of every girls, like all female comedy movie I've ever seen, where the girls, when they go out, they're having a wild night and just shit is happening. Like, if you take a movie like Carter compared to like something like Girls Trip, I would say equal parts Girls Trip and like Bridesmaids.
Yeah.
If you put that together, but just change the characters
That's
to
one
be,
movie I didn't think about. Yeah, Bridesmaids would be a good one. I was saying Broad City, but yeah, Bridesmaids.
yeah, I was about to say you all said Broad City.
Yeah.
If you just change those characters out with Dazzler, Jubilee, and Boom Boom, and then you get to the end, you see Wolverine, Lara Kenny.
Damn, Dazzler was doing Adam Levine. Gee.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Did you read about that?
Yeah, no, I heard it was You're
nasty.
Nasty man.
Name
Nasty.
your baby after the OnlyFans, John. You
were
nasty.
Look, wait. So is there gonna be a new Maroon 5 song out where I need my baby after you, baby? Anyway, they end up getting caught up into some shenanigans. Without saying too much, just know that it involves ninjas, vampires, and some Mad Max Fury Road levels of fuckery, and that still doesn't explain what's happening.
Yeah.
You can still go into this knowing some crazy shit's happening, and I think this is gonna run 5. I want to double check myself.
Okay.
I think this is gonna be a 5-issue. I think it's gonna be a 5. I don't think this is because the original was only 4 issues.
Yeah.
The original was only 4 issues. Here, let's go to 4. Oh wait, no, this is the original. Here, let's see. Go to next volume. It'll be the same. 4 issues.
Okay.
So it'll be 4 issues. And yeah, it's gonna be wild, wacky shenanigans on some X-Women level type energy. But yeah, I liked it a lot. I dug it. One thing I do also want to do, because I was going back, because something told me I missed one.
Okay.
And I want to apologize. I missed Bergtown Music Group. They put out a super chat way earlier in the show, so I want to make sure. I can't show it, but because it's so far back. But they sent a $4.99 super chat. Says Carter said, "I'm not in here with you. Y'all in here with me."
Pretty much.
This man. So yeah, there you go. I just want to make sure I went back and got that. Let's go ahead and get into questions from the Discord. Let's pull up the Discord. Where's my? There it is. Okay. We got one here from the homie Melvin. Says, what's good, kings and queens, and those in between? Says, hope your work week have been good and plenty, seeing how the real world is showing its whole ass as of late. What are some books you have read that have mirrored the real world's actions or close to it? Also, what advice do you have for young people that are recognizing the ways of the world, or as some asshole YouTuber would say, woke, to help them? Thanks for answering this long-ass question, fellas. Hashtag stay on the righteous path. Okay, so let's answer the first part. Let's stay on the first part here. So, have I read anything as of late that has mirrored real-world events? Yes, I have. Al Ewing's, We Only Find Them When They're Dead. I love it. I love that book. It is one of my personal favorites. We Only Find Them When They're Dead, and mostly in terms of what we've been learning about our political landscape. And it's funny because I wasn't looking for it. It wasn't why I read the book. I actually read the book because I thought it was going to be about people finding space gods out there in the world, but they only find them when they're dead. But no, what I came for the space gods and stayed for the political commentary, the political, social, and economic commentary, because there is a lot of talk about stealing elections. Yeah. There's a lot of talk about election fraud. There's a lot of talk about manipulating narratives in the mainstream media to favor one side versus another. Okay. There are allusions towards people rioting or potentially losing their minds when they finally learn the truth about what's been going on behind the scenes. There's all this stuff that happens, and this is just some of it. Mm-hmm. But that book has really kind of hit me a little close to home. And of course, recently having gone back and reread East of West. Okay. East of West is like kind of like with we only, because you read East of West, right? Yeah. So yeah, it's East of West is one of those books, kind of like with We Only Find Them When They're Dead. You come to the book for a futuristic Western with that focuses on one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse, death, getting revenge on the other four horsemen of the remaining three horsemen of the apocalypse, and all this other stuff. Think if you ever watched Kill Bill, swap the bride out for death, and swap the other assassins for the other horsemen. That's basically that's kind of just the meat of the book is. I would actually say the potatoes. It's advertised in meat. It's really the potatoes. It's the carbs of it. But the meat of the story is actually the political commentary, because there are so many things in that book that harken to stuff that happened when it was being written, and even stuff that's happening right now. Another book. I can pull this one off the shelf. Saga. Saga also. What was it? There's in the current, or not the current, but I think it's in this volume. There's a part where they have to go get an abortion. Some of the stuff that's been going on lately, like all the Roe v. Wade stuff, I was actually reading that part of it during the Roe v. Wade debacle that happened.
I thought that should happen in the newer issue, but no, it was.
It was before the hiatus.
Yep.
And the way that everything was going, it was like, oh shit! Like it actually kind of was commentary on how people have to go through spurious means, and go way out their way to go get an abortion if they need one. And this was actually not a case where someone was wanting to have an abortion willy-nilly. It was because they literally had a dead fetus in them and they couldn't get rid of it any other way than to have an abortion. So yeah. Anyway, didn't mean to bring the mood down. Carter, what about yourself? Have you read anything recently that's kind of mirrored real-world events?
Honestly, the only thing that came to mind, because I read the newest issue and it still fucking annoys me, is Public Domain.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? Yeah, because Public Domain hits home because that shit actually is still happening.
Yeah.
And remember, we talked about how, what was it, Marvel, when the first issue came, we were talking about, oh man, this reminds you of shit that's happened with Marvel and DC. But one of the things, like, the more I read into it, I was like, oh shit, this is a commentary on, what's the motherfucker that, Invincible, Walking Dead.
Robert Kirkman.
Yeah, Robert Kirkman.
Yeah.
Because Robert Kirkman is in the process of being sued right now for doing the same thing with Invincible. And he's done it in the past with The Walking Dead. Like, getting the other creators to sign over their rights so that he has sole rights over, so that he can sell the properties to make them more attractive to another entity. Yeah. That might want to adapt it, make movies and TV shows and shit like that. So yeah. Damn. Now I'm sad again. Anyway, also, yeah, what advice do you have for young people that are recognizing the ways of the world? As the unhappy people would say, woke. What advice do you have for someone that's finally seeing the forest for all the trees?
If you're one of those people that don't believe a certain thing will happen to you, it will.
Yeah.
So just don't do it.
I would also say, for people who haven't yet found the path, you know how they always, what was it? Was it Chris Rock that had a special where he said this, where like, if you hate something, it's gonna wind up in your family. Like, you hate black people, your kid is gonna bring home somebody black. If you hate gay people, you're gonna have a gay son or like a gay daughter. You hate trans people, you're gonna have a trans kid. Like, the universe is weird. The things you dislike, they will find their way into your orbit on a regular basis. Honestly, I would say, now, not referring to you, but just saying in general for other people. If you are one of those people who have not yet found the path, I feel like it's a sink or swim scenario. Yeah. You will either learn to accept it or you will just stay hateful.
Here's a better way to say what I said.
Mm.
If you're having sex with a girl raw, but I can pull out and I'm fine. And then she ends up making that phone call to you. I'm late.
Mm-hmm.
Best way to describe that is the best way to not have that happen is just to.
Yeah, not do it.
So my advice is use protection, people. Use my logic for everyday life.
There you go. Modern problems deserve modern solutions. But no, and for people who are just now discovering, that maybe things they were taught to believe aren't quite what they thought they were, or maybe there was. I honestly, what I say is surround yourself with positive people. I'm not saying that you have to live in a vacuum.
Yeah.
In an echo chamber where like you just only around people who think like you. But I do think it's actually okay to listen to other perspectives, even if they're terrible.
Yeah.
Because it reminds you of what's really out there in the world. But I do also say that I go to great pains to curate my my interactions with social media and the rest of the world, because I just don't like being around hateful people. But I definitely say just keep your head up and always try to be best. Try and be the best version of yourself. And I think, honestly, the golden rule applies in everything. Oh, yep, Shoal is here. I got you.
See, if I have my own computer, I can be quick with it.
Here, let's,
Oh, I had to say, that happened in segment stream.
Oh, what happened?
That.
Oh, damn.
And I told him, I said, just speaking from someone who does a weekly comic show with a nice community, start getting porn bots, you made it. And then they all got super excited.
Well, yeah, I'm about to say, if you start getting bots, yeah, that's it. But no, and yeah, and I think Shamano 5 Line said it best here too. Said, everybody plays the fool. It just is what it is. But yeah, just like I said, just don't let other people bring you down.
Yeah.
Shadow the Cat 99 says, do you have any tips for dealing with negativity online? We were just talking about this. Says, it seems like there has been a lot more of it lately. Also want to say thank you for having a welcoming and positive community. Hope you all had a great week.
I can answer this real easy.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Especially if you're talking about like Twitter wise.
Yeah.
Learn, and I say this to everybody, learn to mute conversations.
Yes.
That is an option you can do on Twitter, where once you reply to something, you can immediately mute that conversation, so you literally don't have to see anything else about it. It's the equivalent of telling someone off and then just walking the fuck off.
Yeah. Also, I am a huge believer in muting and blocking. Now, there are certain situations where I won't block people, because I know that's what they want me to do, and they'll use it as I got blocked. No, what I'll do is, because I did this recently. Remember, we had that one guy who was always like tagging me and shit.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And then like I think I had posted something, he responded to it, and I think you responded to it, and then you asked me what the hell this was about, and when I went back, my reply was, I have no clue. I can't see the tweet because they're muted. And then they blocked me because they found out I had muted them.
I remember that. Yeah.
But my thing is, this is what I do, because like if you're constantly coming at me and just saying crazy shit or trying to insult me, a lot of times I'll mute you because you'll just keep talking. It's kind of like what I do, all roads I feel like lead back to Dead by Daylight, but it's what I do in Dead by Daylight. I'll say something really inflammatory in the chat, because there's a post-match chat when you finish a game. Like, I'll say something fucked up, and as soon as I start to see the person start replying, I'll leave. Because I know they're still going to be sitting there minutes later, still talking to no one. There you go. But yeah, mute certain words.
Yeah.
I would also mute certain words, mute certain people. If you discover that there are people in your social circles that are on that Fox News bullshit, I'm not gonna lie, I'm real quick to just, like, I have blocked, like, on my personal Facebook, my Twitter, whatever, I have blocked family for being, like, I found out my father-in-law went to a Trump rally when it came to Memphis.
Yeah.
And he was posting pictures about it and talking about how we're taking America back. And I was like, and I actually, now before I blocked him, I responded to his Facebook post with a, who we taking it back from? I never got a response. But my wife did.
How do you all's family got? Oh, y'all Sunday dinners be going.
Oh, we don't invite him. Dude, his own children don't even like him. Go on somewhere. Anyway, we got Urban Prince of Strong Style says, even in my good brothers, how will humanity in the MCU
hate the mutants?
Hate the mutants once they debut. Also, send Ezra to Arkham Asylum and throw away the key. So here's the thing. I don't know how they're gonna tackle that because I feel like they've already kind of they've already kind of thrown out there that people don't like superheroes to a certain degree in the MCU already in certain situations.
Yeah.
But I feel like maybe they might take the opportunity to maybe dive into that a little bit more to where, oh, you're born with your powers. I mean, technically they've done, it's the same way it kind of is in the comics, but it's the idea that how you tackle this is going to be, they're going to have to come up with something really clever.
Yeah.
But I feel the best way to do it is to lean into the birth. Because that's the thing they don't really lean into in the comics. People just hate mutants. They don't really say why. But lean into the fact that people are afraid of giving birth to something that has superpowers. Like here's the thing. We were talking about fake news earlier. Have like groups like Intelligentsia putting out reports and fake news articles about how woman gets ripped in half by mutant child, or woman has doctor's head blown off by freshly born baby, shooting him with optic blast. Like you could. There's lots of ways you could do it. You could. I feel like you could. This motherfucker.
Because I just thought about a newborn getting pulled out of their mom, and it's like, dude, like you just pulling the baby out, and the baby's just salty because you pulled it out of the walls it was in, and you just get blasted.
Now, here's one thing too. Now I know what some people are gonna say, but wait a minute, mutants don't have their powers at birth. Some do.
Yeah.
Some do. Darwin had his powers from birth. There are other mutants that had it too. Like, it's not always centered around puberty. It used to be, but over the last like couple of decades, it's gotten to where, yeah, there are some mutants who literally, hell, on Krakoa right now, a lot of the mutants are being born with their powers already active. Because what was it? They have Benjamin Percy's X-Force.
Yeah.
Remember Kid Omega? He was holding that baby that every time that baby cries, it gives everybody this weird like motion sickness. So yeah, it happens. But I think that would be the way to go if it was me. And I might elaborate more in a TikTok video. We'll see. LJ Brown says, Ernie and Carter, have you seen any of the new Atlanta yet?
Yes, I am caught up.
I've seen everything except for the most recent episode. But I will say this. This is all I can speak to.
Okay.
Donald Glover put a lot of respect on people who share my name. Because I'm that petty.
Wow.
I'm that petty.
Wow.
If you ruined something for me, I will go out of my way.
That's so green.
Well, no, because the whole time I was watching the episode, so my wife, she came in late on the episode. She came about halfway through.
Yeah.
And she didn't... I started putting the pieces together because as soon as he told the story about the lady at the TSA, that was when it hit. That was when it hit me because then I thought back to the beginning of the episode where she was clocking that brother that was because at first you see you think, oh, maybe she's checking brother out.
That's what I thought.
And then you realize, no,
it
was like, oh, she trying to make sure he lived there.
Oh,
because that's where my mind went.
Okay.
And when he started talking about that TSA woman, they kept going back to the other lady. I was like,
okay, I don't want to spoil it, but let me ask you this. Okay, just be completely honest because this is in the newest episode.
Okay, gotcha. That one I haven't seen. Okay.
At your most broke, your most poor, what was something that you would eat? Like when you ever had, okay, especially growing up south, What's one of those weird food combinations you made when you were just hungry? I'm asking for a reason.
Okay, so I don't know how weird this is. Because I feel like a lot of people do this.
Mm-hmm. This can be when you were younger. You ain't gotta admit to nothing.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Yeah.
So I did used to do the what was like the bacon and mayonnaise sandwiches, and I used to put ketchup on my eggs.
Ketchup on the eggs is fine. Bacon and okay. So the reason I asked that, I wish I hadn't, because that's a nasty sandwich.
Oh, someone said mayo sandwich. See.
So something happens in that episode where someone makes a peanut butter fried chicken skin with some Lowry seasoned salt on top of that sandwich.
That's some nasty shit. Nah, get the fuck out of my face.
Nigga, you just said a mayo and bacon sandwich.
Hey, somebody here just said just a straight up mayo sandwich. Bacon and mayo actually go really good together. No, so I saw somebody in the chat said Blue Blood. Yeah, so the MF Doom reference.
Yeah.
That I love, because like the whole time. Because the thing is, that's actually, now.
I wonder if he did that.
Talking about MF Doom?
Yeah.
Oh, talking about for his funeral?
Yeah.
I don't know if he did, but he used to do shit like that for you to find out about his concerts.
Shit, sometimes he wouldn't even be the one performing. It'd just be somebody in his mask.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be at the house.
Mm-hmm, chilling.
Yeah, I thought that was some G shit.
Oh, yeah, no, I love MF Doom. And I love how, because we talked about this last week, Earl Sweatshirt was one that was the voice for the songs. And this dude is such an MF Doom head. I love the fact that like he even kind of the references they made were like references to like all the Special Herbs albums MF Doom used to put out.
Yeah,
because it would always be like it was like the names and stuff. It was always anyway. it was crazy.
Nobody except me. Them red strip bologna sandwiches.
Ooh, boy. Yes.
And let me. I cannot say this.
I gotta pull this up real quick. I gotta
come into the camera when I say this. There is a difference from the red stripe bologna and that Oscar Mayer. If it don't have a stripe around it,
ain't
you
real.
got to peel the hell off.
Yeah,
that bologna ain't good.
Oh no, because I remember I used to take the strip off, and sometimes it still had the meat on it.
Sure would.
Yeah,
Sure would.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't even fuck with bologna like that no more.
Yeah.
But like I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes a bologna sandwich, dude, give me a fried bologna sandwich. Give me a fried.
I did not like.
What?
I fucking hated fried bologna sandwiches. But because of my grandmother, what I would do, it was bologna.
Mm-hmm.
And it was either plain Lay's, plain Ruffles, or Doritos in the sandwich. That shit was fun.
See, we used to do like, so we get like the Lay's, and I've actually seen people take Doritos. I've even seen Cheetos.
You're just a fucking pervert if you do that.
Oh yeah, nah, it's wild. It is wild. Fried Spam and mayo, bruh. That makes it the fried Spam in the oh, goddamn.
And no, Ed Boy in the Cut, I've never actually had a BLT before.
What?
I haven't had a BLT before.
You had a bacon lettuce. Oh, see, that's why you looked at me funny. No. He gonna get a BLT in him before it's all said and done. He gonna get a BLT. He gonna get a BLT in him. We got another one here. It says Ed Boy in the Cut coming through in Discord. Says, and this will be the last one for Discord. Then we're gonna jump to questions in the chat. After this one. Says, so I have a theory about why Hulk is going to Sakaar again. At first, I thought it might be the Red King has taken over the planet and they're asking for Hulk's help. But the more I think about it, what if it's a variant let loose during the events of Loki? What if it's the Maestro? How do y'all feel that would do?
Terribly, because I can't see Mark Ruffalo.
Well, no, okay, so I'm going to go back to my original theory that I talked about.
Yeah.
What if it's not Mark Ruffalo?
What, Ed? That would be crunk.
Like, yeah, what if What? Okay, so let's put it out here.
Yeah.
What if it's Eric Bana Hulk? What if they brought in Eric Bana Hulk and that was even if they don't actually get Eric Bana back. I'm not even talking about like that. But like just what if let's see, I'm trying to see if I can find it. I don't think I actually have it on here. I don't think I have it on here. I don't have it on here. No. I don't think I saved. I think I deleted that shit off my computer when we had the when it came up before.
Spam with a thick slice of government cheese.
Ooh. Here, let me see here. So, what if the Maestro came out?
Slow right there. That second picture.
Was it?
He looks kind of sling blade-ish in that second. He looked kind of
slow. Oh,
talking
about this one?
No, the other one.
Oh,
this kind of slow right there.
Wait, I almost want somebody to go back and do this. Can somebody like superimpose a white beard on this motherfucker and put like the and give him the Hulk Hogan? Give him the Hulk Hogan. I never thought about it before. Maestro basically Hulk Hogan. Cause he got the. Cause remember how he bald? He got the.
I never thought about that.
Here, wait a minute. I want to pull it up. Hulk Hogan. I want to see if I can find. I want to see if I can find the image. So
that is Maestro.
Yeah, bro. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. This y'all Maestro. That's right, brother. Yeah. 184-inch pythons, brother. all the Maestro maniacs, brother. Oh, goddamn. Oh, goddamn. Oh, love it. That's your Maestro. Ooh. I love it. 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 But no, I don't know. If the Maestro was involved somehow, I'd be perfectly okay with it.
Yeah.
But I don't know how that would work. I don't know, like, and by how it would work, I mean, I don't know how they would do it. Like, I know how I would do it. I don't know how they would do it.
Yeah.
But I also think it's just as equally likely we find out Hulk Jr. is down there, or up there, rather. Hanging out in Satan's asshole, or Satan's anus.
Which Hulk Jr.?
Oh, no, the Hulk Jr. I want that Jonathan Hickman Hulk Jr. I want that John. Here, let me see if I can find it. Here, let me see if I can find it. Here, let's see. Yeah! What if, y'all... Wait, no, that ain't it. That's not green. I'm trying to find it.
Green.
Yeah, where's the Jonathan Hickman? Oh wait, here it is.
What is that?
Here it is, right here. This one.
Yeah.
What if it's this one? That's the one I want. I want the Hulk Jr. that grows up to become Maestro. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's my Maestro. I just want to see him with the look. But here, I want to go back here. Look at this. Wait, now look at this.
No. I'm not gonna look at that. You keep looking at me when you do it. Stop looking at me when you do it.
Wait. No, but look.
Don't look at me.
Look at this.
Hogan up like that.
And look at that. Let's go.
Hold on. We got two more super chats. I want to read this first from Jonathan Moto with the 1999.
Oh wait.
No,
This is a 1999 super chat.
I thought of the wrong Steiner for a second, and I'm like, wait.
So my Big Papa Pump.
Jonathan Moto wants the dog face gremlin ass.
But no, that's Rick Steiner.
He wants the dog face gremlin as Maestro.
Dude.
I didn't need you to do that, man. That scared me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
We also got one from Tubes, the $10 super chat. So speaking of experience, I technically am a mutant. Was born with 6 fingers, and they were amputated at birth. Imagine a doctor tries something on a baby in the MCU, but it's Darwin, so it doesn't work. Cut the check on that. Dude, could you imagine that shit happened? What if somebody tried to... Imagine that scenario. Darwin. boy with extra toes and fingers, they try and cut him
I
off.
made my skin crawl. Don't do that.
And then what if his body started doing like the T-1000? Dude, I would holler.
Carter,
Carter,
I'm originally from Memphis, and fried spam and government cheese. I want to know what part of Memphis you are from. You probably want in North Memphis, but one of those savages.
It was savages.
Motherfuckers in North Memphis, they eat people over there.
Oh, Earth Sweet said Carter got no mute. That's the beauty of in person.
I'm happy this is Blerd Cave annual.
Yeah. Speaking, we got more questions from the chat here. Let's see. Let's go back a little bit. Also, I love the Maestro NWO Maestro. Oh, good dude. So when Black Panther, let's see here.
What is the Black Panther 2 trailer?
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I misread it first. I was like, what is being said here? I don't understand. Okay, yeah. When Black Panther 2 trailer, haven't seen any marketing at all for this movie. Well, they already had a trailer. Technically, it was a teaser. They showed a trailer at D23, but they did not release it for the general public. I expect you will see it very soon.
You type that shit in on Twitter. You can see it right now. You won't.
Ah, that is true.
You gotta do your neck like this on one side.
Yeah, you're like, oh shit, crack my neck. But no, the movie comes out in November, so yeah. I reckon you'll see it sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
And hell, the toys have been out just snitching.
I see this in the chat, so I'm just gonna ask you if we can get off of food.
Yes.
Were you a ham guy or a bologna guy?
I was a bologna guy first. I became a ham guy. Though, okay, but you know what I like? I like Thanksgiving because like that's when you get the big ass ham.
Yeah.
And you have leftover ham,
mm-hmm.
and I'd be cutting that shit up, just throwing that shit on sandwiches. The turkey, just cutting that shit up, throwing on sandwiches. Yeah. Actually, that's what it is. I used to not be a turkey guy. Like as far as turkey sandwiches, I liked turkey meat. Like you eat.
I like Thanksgiving turkey.
Yeah. I didn't like, and I'm still like over the years I have actually grown to like turkey. More just outside of Thanksgiving context.
I want to tell every parent who buys their kid those ham and cheese Lunchables, you are awful fucking parents.
We get the pizza one. Cersei likes the pizza.
See, that's cool, but back in the day, that was only you had.
Yeah, you didn't have those back
used
then.
to get what the fuck? You older than me. I had the pizza ones, but
I
had to get good grades to get the pizza ones.
Oh,
it's either the bologna Lunchables or just don't get me no fucking Lunchable because I'm not gonna eat that ham shit. I'm gonna put the cheese on the cracker, get that Capri Sun, and you just gonna be mad because you finna see a little ass square cube of ham in the garbage. Get away from me.
That's where Carl were in a hotel hat for a second. So what about a deviled ham and cheese sandwich?
I don't like deviled eggs.
You know what? I only recently grew to like them.
There's a lot of shit I used to eat when I was younger that I just can't fathom what was wrong with me back in the day. Like boiled eggs, can't do it. I used to tear them shits up when I was younger. Pickles, I used to tear them up when I was young. Especially when you put, and a lot of people don't know about peppermints and pickles. Not in L.A.
Really?
They thought I was some kind of voodoo priest.
I'm about to say, because I was thinking, because when you asked me that,
yeah,
that was the first thing I thought of.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, people do that shit all the time. I said, that's not that weird. But now you've said that, I'm like, oh wow, people probably don't do that.
Bro, motherfuckers in LA think that shit's black magic.
What about Frosties and fries? Do they do that out there?
Nope.
Damn. Okay, never mind.
Somebody thought I was a fat ass when they saw me put fries in the chocolate shake, bro. Like real shit.
Like, man, you nasty.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't shit. They're already like white meat. I mean, I do sometimes. Let's see here. But nothing beats some fine UK British ham. Ooh, I've never had that.
Oh, here's a question from Bill. Since Twitch is getting a bad rep right now, will this lead to a shutdown for Blerd Got Game?
Oh, probably. It is more likely than not. Well, I tell you what. The thing is, honestly, I just.
You should know you're not a partner.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, okay. Here's the other thing about that is, Yeah, it wouldn't affect me.
Yeah,
It wouldn't affect Blerd Got Game. Not even in the slightest.
Yeah, we've been getting that payout.
Yeah. Honestly, what'll probably happen, what will probably wind up happening though is I've debated the idea of using Restream to stream to multiple platforms, just not Twitch. Though honestly, I might do it anyway, because what are they going to do? Take my affiliate status away? I don't care. I just think it's stupid because other people who I know for a fact are Twitch affiliates, they multi-stream.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I guess it's because, like, case in point, though this is more of a corporate entity as opposed to a single person.
Yeah.
There's a news channel I watch called the Young Turks. They multi-stream. They stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, and they are partnered, if I'm not mistaken. So take that how you want to. I think they just pick and choose who they want to allow to do that and who they don't want to allow to do that. But I think, honestly, it's the best way to go. If you're like an up-and-coming person, stream. Put your shit out anywhere, because why cut yourself off?
Yeah.
That's why I started diversifying into like TikTok, and why I also tried to diversify into Twitch in the first place. I've even considered making it where the Blerd Caves go to the Facebook page, because I know there's people, for whatever reason, because I don't post on there regularly, that go there and look for shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, why not diversify?
All right,
what you got?
See one from Q Blunt. How are we intrigued about the Secret Invasion show?
Yes.
He is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still salty that it's not a big, huge event type movie.
Yeah.
Again, because I do job now, I gotta watch it regardless.
Yeah. I mean, I'm about to say, because either way, you either watch it or you just gonna hear about it.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let's see here. Blur that fear. Mind if I edit the song for you? I named my new baby from my side lady. I cheated on your mama, then I named you. Yeah.
Wow.
Bruh. Yes. That's the one. That's the one.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Alan Levine's sick right now. He is sick right now.
Fried bologna. You know why I didn't like fried bologna? It's gonna be a very petty ass reason. I hated how the house smelled when you did it.
Oh yeah. Nah,
I
that's
hate the
fair.
smell of fried bologna. That made me not want to eat it.
Let's see. Well, here, I think he's talking about the 7. Oh, so the only people this new deal affects are people with 70-30 deals, right?
Yes, which were the partners.
Yeah, those are the partners.
So basically, the partners and the affiliates are one and the same.
Yeah, they're on the same boat.
The only difference is one has a check mark and one doesn't.
Oh, and you can multi-stream.
No, you can do that. You can do that now.
What? On Twitch?
Yeah. They came out with a newsletter to where now everybody can stream on any other platforms now.
Oh no! Okay.
Oh, you mean at the same time?
At the same time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, at the same time.
Gotcha.
Or you know how you would have some partners, what they do is they would multi-stream, or like Ninja would have some other random streamer, and they would be in the same stream together. That's what I was talking about.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
that's
also
what Red does.
automatic 1080p 60 frames per second encoding.
Okay.
You get that automatically as a partner.
Okay.
Affiliates don't.
But
You gotta fuck with it too.
But yeah, Red does the whole multi-stream thing because she does it on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube at the same time. How you all PCs don't blow the hell up is beyond me.
I have no idea. Sometimes people have 2 PC setup though.
Okay.
Like they have one PC stream and the other one they play on. That's
sick.
Yeah, that's not me. So now you can't gamble or multi-stream on Twitch without the bag. Pretty much. Let's see here. So you don't like Arby's?
Funny enough, that was my first job.
Really? That would explain why you probably don't.
I never, but you know what? The bacon cheddars, I'd kill it because I like the onion bread. But what did I mainly eat when I was working at Arby's?
Mm-hmm.
Curly fries.
Damn.
Curly fries.
I like the curly fries.
Curly fries and chicken tenders.
I was gonna say that's all I get. I don't.
I
don't get the roast beef sandwiches or any other shit. I always either get chicken sandwiches or chicken tenders.
I'll tell you where it is. You know where Southwest Tennessee Community College is?
Mm-hmm.
Arby's right before it.
Okay.
Yep.
That's the okay.
First job.
This guy.
As ghetto
this
as
guy.
it wanted to be. Literally, dudes were supposed to be making the or cutting the meat for the drive-through order, and they're rolling blunts in the back. Eating curly fries. I swear to you.
I hate it here. Jonathan Moda with the $20 super chat says, why can't we make our own platform like a TikTok for gaming, but with better options and some better revenue split? Any takers? Here's the thing. So I've actually had people reach out to me about like new up and coming platforms like Metal. Yeah. Metal has the apparently, because I was talking with homie Robo Strange about this. Mm-hmm. The Metal, which is normally a like screen capture program, like a cloud screen capture program. If you want to like play video games, you can like hit F8 and record the last 2, 10, 15, 20, however many minutes of your game, or just record straight up and post clips and shit. Yeah. Apparently, they're going to be starting streaming. Like, making it where people can stream on Metal. I don't know how that's going to play out. Yeah. It could be another Mixer situation where, like, it takes off for a minute and then just dies a death because Twitch just is that much of a monolith. But right now, Twitch's biggest competition is YouTube. Yeah. And
everybody going to YouTube.
Yeah. And honestly, the one thing Twitch has over YouTube, it's the one and only thing. Mm-hmm. Chat integration. Twitch has the lock on chat integration. And what I mean by that is like having chat commands and like you can put them in YouTube, they're just very slow. Like I could put a command in right now, it would show up like maybe a minute later or half a minute later. It just takes time. YouTube's chat's very slow. But yeah, it just depends on how you want to look at it. I'm scrolling back. And I have actually seen people do gaming stuff on TikTok. It's just that you kind of have to be in a certain niche for that to like take off. And there's certain ways you have to do it. I feel like the problem for me is the orientation of videos. That's the one thing about TikTok I don't like. I don't like the orientation of videos. Yeah. Because I like things in landscape. Yeah. I don't like portrait. But truth be, because if we could do portrait, I could just take clips off of the Blerd Cave, just throw them up on TikTok if you could do them in landscape. Yeah. But you can't. It just, I feel like that's a missed opportunity. But who knows? Maybe TikTok will do it at some point. They probably never will, though. Let's see. I'm going back and looking through. Yes, it is a show. Secret Invasion is a show. It is not a movie. It is a TV show.
Can you just imagine, though, if those were movies where you didn't know who was a Skrull and who wasn't? That would have been fire, dude. I'm sorry.
Well, I think it would have been cool, but I think the mystique of it would have worn off really quickly because you wouldn't be able to tell a complete story. Like, you'd be rushing through everything. I feel like if something like that, you want that story to breathe. Yeah. You want that story to breathe a little bit, you kind of have to do it as a TV show or like a limited series. I don't know how many episodes it's going to be. Probably 6 like everything else is. Probably. Though everything else has also been kind of changing. She-Hulk is the first 9 episode anything. Yeah. So it could be a thing. But yeah, Twitch chat is the best. It is that is not an unfair statement at all, hear you. Let's see, I'm looking to see if I see anything else. I think that might be it. I don't see any other questions. I'm looking. Is everybody caught up on House of Dragons, though? Yes, I am. Not. Oh, you're not?
I don't watch it. I still need to watch Game of Thrones.
You technically can watch this without having watched Game of Thrones, because it's a prequel. It takes place like 170-some years.
I did find out that apparently, it reminds me of the dude off King of the Hill used to be called Rooster Boy.
Yeah.
Matt Smith. I heard there's more incest on that show, and I'm just like, bro, what is their people's infatuation with incest?
Dude, people love that shit. Actually, an underage incest at that. Because I think at the time, the character in question is like 15. And then they had another character on there that wasn't that much younger, and they made her look infinitely like, I think there was a biracial character on there they were trying to like pawn off on the king. And she was supposed to be like 11 or 12 years old or something like that. But they had her looking like my damn 7-year-old. Even though there's not that much of a difference in the age gap.
A lot of incesty shit is just really straight.
Yeah, I don't get it. Don't get it at all. Wasn't WandaVision 9 episodes? Was it? I thought it was 6. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'll double check myself, but let's see. Let's pull her up.
No,
Oh no, it was 9. It was 9. Okay, there you go. Never mind. I take back everything I said. It was 9 episodes. But yeah, everything went to 6 after that. Then. Yeah, everything was 6 after. So I don't know. Go back to the 9 episode format. I'm fine with that. Don't do 13 though. I don't like the 13 one because that reminds me too much of the Netflix model.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that model. But let's see here. Will the other AXE comics be covered? Maybe. I thought about doing them in just like one video because here's the problem. A lot of them ain't about shit. And I ain't got like it's one of those deals where it reminded me of when I was doing the War of the Realms. Yeah. The tie-ins for that. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times I would find myself saying, this shit ain't got shit to do with shit. Or this shit ain't got shit to do with shit. Like, what was it? The Spider-Man one doesn't really have anything to do with what's going on, like, right now in AXE, even though it's a tie-in book. The Hawkeye one, while it is entertaining, it validates Hawkeye in a lot of strange ways. Mm-hmm. Doesn't really got shit to do with the wider narrative of what's going on. The Fantastic Four one that just came out. Yeah. I started reading it, and then I started quickly realizing it have shit to do with shit, so I just started skimmed and went straight to the end. Was mad as hell. I was like, y'all need y'all's asses whipped for putting AXE on this. Hell, one of the issues of X-Force tried to make it seem like it was tied to AXE, and it was only tied in just in the sense of the fact that the progenitor was visible. Mm-hmm. And then the next issue was a little bit more tied in, but not by much. So I don't know. It just depends. I'll probably touch on stuff like as I feel it's necessary. But I thought about doing it at first. I was actually very serious about doing it at first, and I just quickly realized most of these books don't have shit to do with the main thing. Like not at all. I think some of them will, but like I'm gonna be very picky about the ones I do. Oh, we guys be checking out Marvel's Tiger Division. Actually, I just recently heard something about it or something similar. I didn't quite fully understand what it was, but I mean, I'll check it out. I'll check out anything once before I ultimately say no. We got one that says, who do you think could currently be a Skrull in the MCU? Part of me wonders if Ross is a Skrull. I feel like the characters you would least expect should be the ones, but I also feel like I can see Rhodey. I can see Rhodey being a Skrull.
I was gonna say Maria Hill.
Yeah, Maria Hill. I can see her being a Skrull. And technically, she has been previously. Talos' wife, I forget her name. She was Maria Hill in No Way Home. So I mean, it wouldn't be outside the realm of possibility. I could also see. I could see Jimmy Woo. I know Jimmy. Or not? Is Jimmy Woo in Secret Invasion? I can't remember.
I think he was. You mean the comic or the show?
The show. I don't think he's in it. I think I'm thinking about Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. But either way, I don't know. It's hard to say because they're not really using as many characters that we are familiar with. Mm-hmm. But I am curious to see what the fallout of that show will be. Because that's what I think is going to be the thing. I think people are expecting this to be an adaptation of the event. Yeah. I think this is an adaptation. I think as an adaptation is more of a lead-in to what could be coming down the road. Okay. If that makes any sense. Okay. And then there'll probably just be something else. But let's see here. Let's see. The Cap that came out of the egg, when did they back up his mind? Okay, so here's the thing. They don't actually have to back up your mind to bring you back. And I'm pretty sure when Nightcrawler went to go get him, I'm almost positive, since Xavier was already like projecting him to the world, doing what he did, he probably backed it up then. But the truth of the matter is, they actually don't have to. You don't have to have their mental backup. You can actually just, at least it's implied, a person can be backed up from memory, like memories you have of them. This was something that was hinted at in Jerry Duggan's Marauders when they wanted to bring back Chantel Lords or Lord Chantel. she, at the time when they thought she was actually dead, she died before they were doing the backups. But they were actually talking about how you could technically bring them back just based on memory. Though the rub was going to be, what kind of person would they be if that were the case? But yeah, I think Xavier just did it when he was projecting him out to the world. And you just go from there. That's my take on it. Let's see here. Isn't Jimmy Woo doing Quantum Leap? Nope, different guy. As a different guy. That is not Randall Park. God damn it. Actually, here I'll look up who the guy is, but it's not Randall. It's not Randall Park. Let's see here.
Scott Bakula.
Nah, that's the original cast.
Yeah, no,
that's the original cast. Let's see. Raymond Lee. Raymond Lee is the guy. So yeah, but I can see where you might see some similarity, but yeah, not the same guy. And then let's see here. Nobody said, "Oh, I didn't catch that." Does the Trial of Magneto / Wanda creation thing only happen to mutants? Oh, talking about the where she was in the that like way station area. That was special because she did it herself. She was doing some magic shit at the time, so hers is an atypical. I would say an atypical resurrection. Let's see here. We got one from X-Rib here with the $20 super chat. Says, peace and blessings, fellas, and Blerd Koa. I'm late as fuck. And maybe I'm seeing things, but it's Carter Prime in the building.
Yes, he is.
He says, I'll catch the replay later. He's like, hey, it's okay, man. It is okay. Let's see here. Let's see. This is they're gonna have to get rid of the resurrection thing. I think they might get rid of it, but actually I don't think they have any reason actually to do it. Let's see here. They said, what if Wong is a Skrull?
That would be interesting.
I think that would be awesome. Oh, what if Madison is a Skrull? I'm calling it.
We go now.
Yeah, we can go now. Yeah, we can go now. Anyway, here, let's do one last thing.
Madison, bro.
Hey,
And
Madison.
Get a question about Madison.
Hey, Madison. Madison with 2 N's and a Y, but it's not where you think.
Somebody took a shot of Jean,
Mm-hmm.
and they put Madison in that suit. I swear to you, I thought that was a real thing. I thought Madison was from a comic, and I didn't know it.
Yeah, so you guys buy into the current fandom of Madison in the She-Hulk series. I mean, I'm not, but I mean, I think she's cool, but I mean, it's one of those things where that's a character where I feel like less is more, and if we don't see her again, I think it's all for the best. Or if we see her later on down the road, like I'm not one of those people who's like, ooh, we need to have a Madison show. No, I do not want that. Because that joke, no, I saw people posting about that shit on Twitter and Reddit. That shit would get old super fast. It's kind of like when people were making all the memes about Morbius and like they were like, and Sony got the wrong idea.
Oh.
It would be like that. I think that if Marvel took that shit seriously and did it, it would backfire. It would be, it would not be good. Let's see here. Let's see here. Yeah, all right. That's it. Let's call it, because I'm actually kind of hungry. That is the show. Thank you all for tuning in. Carter, do you have anything going on you would like to announce?
No, because what I'm doing in Memphis ain't none of y'all damn business.
Hey, that's true. That is true. Y'all mind your business. I think, yeah.
I do want to actually thank you all.
Oh, yes.
I am at 614 subscribers right now.
Ooh.
So, yeah, I actually put up a poll. I'll probably put it up again today just to be certain that's what y'all asses want of what kind of content you all want me to do. But again, thank you. It's 600 right now. So it's much appreciated. But, yeah, I'm going to go enjoy some Memphis food because I drove by Dixie Queen when I got here and I almost cried.
Oh, man, I bet. Oh, dude, we missed another one. How did I miss it? It's like some of them just don't show up. Anyway, let's answer this real quick. This is from Joel C. with the 499 Super Chat. Says, the humans fear having babies with power the same way white women fear having black babies in the 1960s. Goddamn. Yes. Oh, I don't know how I missed that one earlier. I'm so sorry I missed that one. I did not either. I scrolled back and I didn't see it. So, yeah, I just happened. Someone told me to look. and I'm glad I did. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry we missed that one
started
earlier.
thinking about that white woman in Rosewood that got sprung on at the end. I realized she lied.
Ooh, yeah. Dude, nah, do her like that white woman on Atlanta. Do her like that. Anyway, it's time to get out of here. So, I will say for Blerd Koa, for all the wonderful people out there, Earth's mightiest subscribers, Carter presents I'm the Blerd Without Fear. And Ezra Miller! You can go to hell.
Bye!